Hai să vedem. I might be a little bit scos din ritm cu toate întreruperile astea din ultimele luni, dar sau ultima lună, dar le ajustăm noi. Anyway, let's see where we left off. We were in the second layer, also known as this, where your main objective is to recover Joe's phylactery / soul. An attempt was made a few sessions ago. Unfortunately, he was unable to complete all of the trials before exhausting himself to the point of not being able to do anything else. So he decided to follow other leads, including one taxed upon you by Mahadi to retrieve another attraction for his wandering emporium, which is known as Corteso's Salon of Experiences, which last we left off, you also partook in the special type of services that this Mind Flare Elder Brain is providing. So basically, for a few seconds, he allows you to live the memories of someone else, the memories that he had collected. Corteso is currently under the master and ruler of this place, of the Agora of Floating Knives, which is the, let's call it, guest district of the city of Tis, where a lot of people from all planes and mostly devils as well peddle their wares and come to buy exotic stuff. Other than magical items, you guys have seen a market of killers where assassins could be contracted for all sorts of hits, depending on the power level of the victim. You have seen the barges of pleasure, where one would be able to partake in a lot of games at the expense and suffering of others. Usually the main attraction, a harpman, or rather a man with a harp attached to his body, that each note would cause him great agony. You have seen a market of victims where monsters and sentient creatures alike are peddled and sold. Rarity goes with the price, let's say that. And you guys have also visited Orishada, which is as I said, the ruler of this place and Corteso's master. You had an inn with the former owner of the Barges of Pleasure, which he had contracted you in performing for him at the Harpman. But somehow it just happened that previously, before you came here, a minor miracle occurred upon the Barges of Pleasure, and since the author was unknown, Orishado decided to punish the proprietor, let's call it. So even though he had enjoyed the show, the Tiefling master was thrown into jail to be possibly executed. This left you with a little bit of time, and after visiting with Orishada, you went to the Salon of Experiences. It's worth mentioning that Timarian, the last you saw him, was partially possessed by the Marilet that was a parody of him, let's call it. Eldet has made a deal with one of the Gitiankees that were visiting this place, and now she had demanded a service in return, which hasn't yet been fulfilled. And Joe is still to recover his soul, which has been unable to do so. Is there anything else? You let me know.
Yeah, we have a paper.
Exact, aș mai și eu cu niște completări. First, Orishada signed the market, not the marketplace of killers, sorry, the attraction.
Barges of pleasure.
Exactly, he signed the ownership to the Harpman, which secretly Rain is behind him. And we also found the paper from Titivilus, who apparently is coming to, I don't know, to talk to Orishada because what is happening with Corteso here is not something that this would be
Befitting of
agreeing.
devils, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So last we left off, we actually were planning to bring this to Orishada's attention, and we know that he, above all, is afraid of authority. So tell him that maybe it would be a good idea if he could sign Cortez over to us, or well, to Mahadi, so he won't actually be in the possession of this when Titibilus comes.
And the crumpled
And
paper is connected to the Git Yankee youngster, which basically took a lawful contract from Titivilus to get rid of Corteso, but his way of doing so was to quote-unquote assassinate the Elder Plane, which had failed. And Orishada wanted him punished, but since he was lawfully hired, let's call it, he couldn't do so, but he alluded that the Githyanki should do that themselves if they want to ever return here. So that's the help that the Githyanki matron asked of Eldet, or rather the deal that she was owed to help her with the youngster and save him, I guess. And the paper did not show that Titivilus was going to come, but rather that Titivilus wants to have this elder brain removed from this.
Orishada told us that when we were in his courtroom, he actually told us to get out because he's expecting Titibilus.
He's expecting this pattern.
Or this pattern, sorry, yeah, this.
Yeah.
Yes. And we ended the session with each experiencing the memories from... am uitat cum îi spune la cameră.
Corteso's Salon of Experiences, and
Yes.
Rain, of all things, is selected the memory of someone very close to him.
Yeah,
Out of the chances.
exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
He selected the Betrayer's Triumph. Ca și cum titlul ăla ar fi fost pus acolo să atrag atenția. And he actually experienced Leora's memories the moment that she sold her soul to save Rain. And he asked Corteso, and Corteso told him that he has this memory from some other devils, but he didn't want to share anything else.
He said that he had retrieved it from peddlers or from Ineffable Trove, which is in the third layer. That's where he had bought it from.
Right.
Merchant were not necessarily a merchant, but you'll see once you get there, if you get there. Alright,
Okay.
so
It's okay, you can spoil
we-
me. You can spoil.
while we are here, we'll resume from where we left off. Seems appropriate. You all have had your experiences. Joe was a brave paladin. Rain saw himself in a mirror, let's call it, and maybe got a better understanding of the feelings that his wife had when she had quote unquote betrayed him with the deal that she made, even though she did it for his own sake. Grog, you have experienced the martyr's dying prayer, I believe, right?
The Raven's Queen's warning it was.
Or earning, yes. So you got the
Okay.
portent die, which is an 8,
Yeah.
which you can use. And Eldet, she did not take part into anything, into any memory. Timarilit was also experiencing a memory which had the effect of putting him to sleep, let's call it, or soothing him, allowing Tim's original persona to come through. Tim, you have fractured memories of being a passenger in a nobody, even though you don't know exactly what had transpired. You have seen the faces of your companions through blurs. you have felt that Sarin is in danger at some point, and then the relief that came with her salvation, and the last thing that you remember is that you were browsing the markets for someone that could make a small statue in your own looks. So you have it for some spells that you needed. You had retrieved the statue, and as soon as you exited that merchant stall, your memory is fragmented. All right. And now you find yourself on a chair, like that of a barber, staring blankly at a huge pulsing elder brain. And your friends are also, some of them, in some chairs, and this elder brain is attended by some mind flayers. All right. What would you like to do, guys?
Well, I believe Rain was quite vehement in interrogating the Elder Brain about the source. So I'll go.
Which even his tone, a bit maybe aggressive, maybe a little bit rushed, doesn't seem to phase the Elder Brain or the mind flayers around them, whether they are maybe accustomed to the sort of treatment, or they are very confident that nothing can touch them. It's anyone's guess, but yeah.
So what's up with you, right?
One of the memories, the one that I selected, its name, it called to me. I saw my wife, or at least a memory of her. I saw myself through my wife's eyes. This creature here, somehow, it got memories of my Leora.
That is good news, right? It means that she is somewhere around the Nine Hells. Why are you upset?
Because I was wrong in judging her.
Are you experiencing remorse over feelings of lost love and such?
Ce să-mi aduc aminte, if that's against the contract in this?
Ce? To lie or what?
To experience remorse or anything like that. Parcă era ceva de genul în contract.
No, hope, I guess it was.
Public display of hope or something like that.
To promote hope, that
Yeah.
was forbidden.
I don't know if remorse is the right word, Grog, but I do feel confused right now. All this time I thought that I was betrayed by her. I thought that she ran away, and I did not know the reason why she sold her soul. I just knew that Asmodeus had it. Now I know that she sacrificed herself to save me.
That's a good thing, no?
Yeah, I mean, that's an expression of appreciation towards you. Why are you angry?
Ignore pe girlfriend, doamnă, pe Grog. And
What's
I,
going on, Spagofre?
I go towards Corteso and tell Corteso, tell me, what is this infallible trove? Oh, what is this?
I do not know. There is a place where it's hard to describe. Never been there. As you can see, I'm quite immobile. But as I know it, in this place there are a lot of memories scattered there.
You were to gain access to such a place. Do you think you could give me more information about Leora? Would you be able to see if there are more memories of my wife there?
I do not have access to the ineffable trove itself. I merely purchased the memories.
What if you would have access somehow by the means of, you know, possessing someone's eyes, or I don't know, like a familiar?
Let's just say that, would I be able to transport myself into the ineffable trove? Then the memories on selection would increase exponentially, infinitely. Alas, now I have only agents to do the dirty business, let's call it. Memories are sourced from all sorts of places, creatures, vessels, but most come from the ineffable trove.
Would you like to leave this place and have the opportunity to visit the trove?
This is the second part of our visit here.
I do not know what you mean.
So we gathered some intelligence, some news around, and it seems that your presence here is upsetting some of the higher ups, some of the very high placed devils, and you were recently seen as sort of disposable, you and this place that you have here, and we were wondering if you are interested in a new opportunity, a new chance, a new adventure for you.
Opportunities I lack not, but the means of chasing these opportunities are forbidden to me.
And if you are given permission by Orishada, would you come with us?
Even if I were to leave this place, I already have a deal with somebody else. We've been trying to get a deal together for years. As a matter of fact, I'm just waiting for some of his agents to show up at my doorstep any time now.
Competition! Who are you talking about?
Who might that be?
I've not heard about the great Mahadi, the Rakshasa.
I look around, anxious to not hear the song.
If you'd like, I can play it for you inside of your mind.
Oh, you have a memory of it? No.
No, but I can trigger the one that stirs within you when you have heard it.
That's quite all right, thank you. So, maybe if we let you peruse some of our recent memories, you can understand that we are those agents of Mahadi.
Why did you not say so from the start?
You see, this place is so beautiful, and Joe has such a big mouth, and he's so red, and it kind of...
We are some of his most discreet agents. We liked to see how you stand and what this place is about without knowing, without introducing ourselves first. But trust me, we are Mahadi's agents. Îi folosesc taumaturgii cu fire play, o statuetă din foc cu Mahadi și cu Rain ținându-se de umeri cu poze cu Victory. See?
I can see. Well,
he has a new barge, and we travel with Mahadi on this barge.
I do not think that even if a deal was to be reached, that I would move anywhere. Is it not so that his wandering emporium will reach into different pocket dimensions.
I think so.
Oh, right. That's what happened to the other place.
Yeah.
Is it how I explained it? Yes. Because I'm quite fond of this place in a physical sense, though I grew tired already of this place in the metaphysical sense. I do not stand the fat man that holds my leash. Not anymore.
You mean you do not like what's outside these doors right now?
Yes, he used to be a great fighter once, athletic, thin. The greatest assassin that ever lived. Now he's just fat, slobbering, and drunk with power.
Do you have some of his memories from the past?
No. My contact with him prevents me in doing so.
Mă uit către Tim and I wink at him. And then I say to Corteso, so you're into thin athletic men?
I am not into any kind of men. If there is anything I would be into, is brains and memories.
Yeah.
So have you find the means to unshackle me from Orishada?
Are we working on it?
Yeah, we're working on it
We
for
have
now.
something. We have some piece of leverage.
However, any help that you could offer, I think that this is the common interest.
Joe, show him the paper from your buttocks.
Sure. I'll pull it out from wherever Grog put it.
Well, the key seems to be the Tivulus. This is making our job quite easy, if I can say so myself.
So what do you recommend us to do? Talk to Tivirus first or to Orishada? Which one would be better?
Well, Orishada, I don't think he was pretty upset that that guy tried to kill this brain over here before. I guess he likes his possession.
He was obsessed before reading the paper. After that, he was disgusted.
Yeah, but the point is that I don't think he'll willingly give him. So unless we,
Oh, Joe thinking. That's a new one.
well, I think all the time.
Oh, are you the Joker now? Come on. So, what do you say, Cortezo? What would be the best approach here?
Depending on how powerful you think you are. If you are powerful enough to withstand his wrath without someone more powerful than him to back you up, then by all means, take the elevator back up and deal with Corteso himself. Should you desire a little bit more protection? Yes. Should you desire a little bit more protection, then maybe try to get an audience with the Tivulus. I know for a fact that Tivulus likes to spend most of his leisure time in the Garden of Delights. That
Can
is...
you
Go ahead.
Can you plant or maybe have him leave a memory outside of this room? Or your powers are limited only to this room and these chairs?
Powers are limited to physical touch. If you can get someone here, I can probably alter his memories. Otherwise, it's not that easy.
Thinking that maybe Orishada would lean more to hear our plea if he would see or live the experience of what happens to traitors in this.
Rashada does not partake in my kind of services, though he likes to boast about having such services at his palace. Though, since you all seem to be working towards a common cause, I guess I can tell you more about the ineffable trove. But you might not like it. You see, Mammon, the third, or rather the Lord of the Third, he has a nice side business, one that might seem very advantageous for those that seek it. He only demands, in exchange for great treasure, for someone to give him to discard that which is something that they can, a burden that they can no longer hold within themselves. Something akin to a great sense, a crushing sense of guilt, or something that attended any unworthy act. So you see, it seems that the one seeking such services will win twice. Once they get removed from the memory or from the burden that they do not wish to remember it or feel it anymore. And on the second hand, they also get something in return. All of these memories that Mammon collects of such acts, such burdens, they all get deposited in the ineffable trove. Ineffable trove is a place filled with such memories, shaped by such memories.
So what you're trying to tell me is that my wife gave up this memory willingness because out of her own willingness, because she could not bear the burden anymore
of what she had done. Remember, the hell is a lawful place. It's based on rules. One would not be able to steal this memory of hers and throw it in the ineffable trove. The ineffable trove only houses memories that creatures, people, are willing to unshackle of themselves. Once you make a deal, I guess it's easy to make another, and another, and another. But where is the end?
No wonder the Lady of the Lost despises the devils. They are treading on her domain, dealing in memories.
Mammon is a good businessman. He is possibly the richest creature in all of the multiverse. He does know how to make a bargain. And he does know how to make a bargain that is in his favor, even when it doesn't seem to be so.
So you said that it seems that the creatures benefit twice from offering their burdens.
Mm-hmm.
But why only seems to?
I do not know. I do not know what Mammon,
Request?
not that request. He just requests the bad memory that you already want to get rid of. But I do not know how he values, what does he do with his memories, that how is it helping him. I do not know the minds, nor the business acumen of Lord Mammon.
Yeah, you know how rich people are. They get bored easily, so they find hobbies.
No, I don't.
Well, nobody told you stories.
But get me out of this Orishada's chains, and I can package up that memory for you, and should you be reunited with your wife one day, perhaps you can give her her memory back.
Just about to ask this of you.
Yeah.
Until then, can you please take it off the menu? Knowing that anyone would pay to see this memory feels like I'm painting the memory of my very wife.
Well, others don't know who she is, so does it really matter?
But I know.
There
Yeah,
are
but
some
you want-
intimate moments in that memory.
Remember,
I
the
have seen
others,
him naked.
the others see Rain. They see his face,
Yeah, but
and not only his face. Maybe this is why he wants it removed. He
but
doesn't
you
want.
won't know if others see it, so
He doesn't want the devils to see his little threat.
oh,
Not this. This is important for me. It's not about that. It just feels wrong. This is a very intimate and important moment for me. And I despise the idea of others paying to see it. Even if they do not know who I am or she is. Tell me, Joe, if your, I don't know, wife or whatever you would be shared even if they don't know who she is. Would you take it kindly?
mm, I don't know. I'll tell you when I get a wife.
Maybe you're too young for that. But as you'll grow up, you'll understand that some memories are just simply not made to be shared.
So listen, I killed a whole village for the murdering of my beloved, and I don't even know who she is right now, because I willingly gave away that memory to better serve the Lady of the Night. And I just discovered that I feel good. I don't regret it. So, but you have your own road, sure. It is very important to you. That's right. Hang on to
Ignorance.
that.
Ignorance is never bliss, Grog. The shadows always know.
Oh,
Your shadow
absolutely.
will always know what you did.
Absolutely, and I will bear the sin with me. Not proudly, just bear it. I know it's there. And it haunts me at night. It haunts me when I sleep. I just have to accept it. Unless I'm willing to throw it away in the ineffable trove, but I don't know.
Well, I guess depends what they pay for it, you know?
Yeah, maybe.
I might want to start feel really bad about something. Or...
No, I'm kidding. I will never give memories to anyone else other than the Lady of the Lost. You know. Gave them for good. This is what I mean. Anyway, so what do you say, guys? Shall we take our chances with Orishada again, or shall we better prepare for the Titi guy?
I think we should go see his boss. That guy had
I mean,
a bunch of bodyguards around.
we try to get an audience with his boss.
I think maybe if we could reach to
And we just-
Orishada again, in the light of what we just found out, might be willing to sign Cortez over to Mahadi and rid himself of this aim.
Well, didn't he read the note also?
Yes,
So he knows what's written in there. He knows Tivilus doesn't like.
yes. But he doesn't have a
Corteso.
solution for it.
Yes.
Yeah, but doesn't have probably Tivilus doesn't have proper justification. You know, like all the laws here. You can't just go and say, yeah, no, like one of the
I think
fundamental laws of property.
I think it depends on how we sell it. After all, we know that he's most afraid of authority, and he might not be willing to risk it. We offer him a clean slate and a way out of this.
What
He
if
might
we?
not.
Sorry, go on.
He might not have had these opportunities until now. Maybe if we offer him the solution, he might see it with other eyes.
Yeah, I think the guy is too infatuated with himself.
This is the third time he said, I think.
Well,
Ever since you
but-
stood up from that chair, I don't know what you experienced there, but man, I must praise you. Anyway, what if we throw into the deal the fate of that Githyanki fellow? Maybe we can tie the things together for Orishada, for a happy ending in his eyes. I'm not sure how, but hey, where is Eldet? Eldet, what do you think?
Well, that's what
You
we're
see
doing.
Eldeth?
We went to Tim.
You see Eldeth approaching what she sees as Tim or Timarelith and asks, does Eldeth know that Tim is back?
I mean, there is different facial expressions that the two personalities have. So kind of imagine when Timarelith is in control, he has a grin on his face like that of Joker. Not that exaggerated, but kind of like that. The team that you see now in front of you seems a little bit more familiar.
It's the Dark
And
Knight.
He has
Okay.
a pure smug face now.
Yes. I am Batman.
Have you dreamed as well?
Nu, nici altceva de cartofi cu veșli, cu...
Have I dreamed
Tim.
as well?
Yeah,
Well,
all the
I-
others have.
I dreamt that I was late to something, but I can't quite remember to what.
I think you're late to the party in a sense.
Maybe 7 minutes or so. Yeah, I think so.
Well, but who's counting?
No, I mean, have you noticed? Have you sensed yourself? You weren't yourself in the past day or so.
Yeah, I've got a feeling that things might not be the way they're supposed to be. I think that I know that I saw you guys, but all of it is a blur. I'm not sure exactly what happened and why exactly I am here right now. You'll have to get me back to
Speed in a way.
speed, yes.
I don't know how to say this more frankly, but it seems that the Marilith that we defeated while attempting to wrest Saren's soul wasn't defeated. It somehow found,
Timarian rolls his eyes. Ah, for fuck's sake.
yep, it found a crevice somewhere inside you, a void that it could occupy.
And there's
He's
plenty of
been,
room in a broken man, so I'm not surprised that he could find a little bit of space, a dent in my personality to take it over and act however he acted. I don't know. Was he decent?
I wouldn't say decent. He actually he sought to purchase a contract on Rain's head, if you can believe it.
Ah,
I still
he got there before me.
Stop joking. I know you wouldn't want to. Like, would you want to see Rain dead?
I wouldn't kill a cleric, that's for sure. Especially one of Asmodeus, or Asmodeus, or whatever his name is.
So why would the Merilith
Maybe,
want to...
maybe he hates the Lord of the Nine Hells. Maybe he wants to prove something to someone that we don't know. Or maybe he's just a asshole.
Yeah, I'm totally up for the last variant.
But how are you feeling? You seem off. Like something happened to you?
I don't think you remember this, but before we got to this place, we almost got kidnapped, stolen, sold as slaves, and it was pretty close. It was a close one. We were almost abducted by some very strange people, but in the end, I somehow made a... I think I made a deal with some Githyanki. They helped us out.
Oh, the Gith are
Like they're...
here.
Yeah,
Haven't
they're
seen them in
riding
like
dragons.
100 years.
Yeah, they rode dragons. That was pretty majestic.
That's what the Gith do. Githyanki. Not the Gith Zerai. Those are different.
Yeah, maybe you could share some of those stories sometime.
I'll share you a personal story. I hate the Githyanki. I don't like them and everything they stand up for. I hate it.
Well, anyway, they helped us get out of that jam.
Color me
And
surprised.
yeah, it was a deed for a deed. Now they're actually asking to be paid back, repaid, by returning a favor to save one of their own. A youngster purchased commendation or this dispensation
Okay.
that allowed him to murder Corteso, but he got caught, and Orishada actually wants him dead, or his fellas won't have a place here any longer. And they're asking me or us for help in this matter.
Difficult. Okay.
Yeah, sounds quite challenging.
I
So
wouldn't
yeah,
know
we
what
made
to
our
do,
place.
to be
We
honest.
made our way here, had some dreams. I think I was too scared to make the plunge, but I think Grog, Joe, and Rain have some stories to share.
I mean, they say you only live once, but it's better if you just live, you know?
Hello.
Yeah, true.
Oh, it's a shadow moving. I wonder who that is.
The ghost of your past sins.
I don't have sins anymore. I'm a cleansed man.
Tell that to the Marilith.
I will when I see him. Unfortunately, I'm unable to do so because he's taking over whenever he wants.
If you want, we can leave a message with us for him.
Tell
And
him
by
to
the way,
fuck himself
oh,
in the bottom, but not mine. His.
I thought the Merilith was a fun one, but it's good to see that you still have your humor with you, Tim.
I don't know how to answer to that, but thank you.
by the way, maybe you can help the Marilith. He's trying to gather enough money to hire a killer for Rain. So if you have some secret stash hidden somewhere, put it out in the open so we know about
I
it.
offered to lend him the money, but he didn't want to take money from me.
You offer him money to kill you. You're playing with fire. You don't know what kind of assassins are here in the hell.
We saw them. We went to the market, the Assassin's Market.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
are the
that's-
most dangerous, the ones that are
ask for
open to
some-
speak with you.
As
Sorry,
for some
Joe.
quotes.
There's a big mama there. Quite impressive.
So we were trying to raise some money to get some help in the arena because, well, apparently Joe needs to face this trial alone, and he's not as capable as I thought my son-in-law would be.
If only miracles were allowed around this part, but alas,
I don't know any magic that could help you, Joe, but like they say in the stories, may luck be upon you. Because you need it. Good luck.
Yep.
The hooded man over in the corner just wakes up from his own dream, looks around, sees that he's surrounded by, or rather being watched by two individuals. He looks, sees you, doesn't look at all shocked by your presence. He's, why did you have to kill me? I thought we were getting along.
oh, that's for you, Rain. I'm out.
Maybe you would like to leave me talk to him.
I'm out.
Bine.
Ai
Mă uit la
ieșit,
el
te-ai
și...
conectat din cont?
Is that the guy on the boat that we killed?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Ooh, nice.
We can kill him again!
I'm afraid it will be a little bit more complicated than that.
Are you an assassin now?
No. You see, a dead stalker's job does not end his life because of the arrangement that Baal and Asmodeus have. Well, here I am, continuing to do my duties in the Nine
would say-
Hells.
Well, you seem kind of
Was-
leisurely for someone doing his duties. You get free time?
No. I'm here for you, actually.
La Joe sau la mine?
We gonna fight?
We're gonna fight și mă ascund după Joe.
Well, seems like the red little one has grown. I don't remember you. But your color looks familiar.
He's Joe. He needs money.
Oh, so yes, I am here for you. Because I need for you to observe something. Then he makes a motion as to look at the watch at his left wrist. There's nothing there, of course, no compass or anything. We still have a few minutes to kill. And I mean that metaphorically.
For a good time.
What, are you expecting some fireworks for 4th of July?
No, but in like a few minutes, I would ask you to accompany me back into the palace.
What's your angle, mate?
No angle, just one.
I mean, why would we follow someone who was so untrustful on the ship?
Trustful. I
Untrustful.
lawfully purchased passage to Moonshay Islands, and I got assassinated by the ones that were supposed to crew me, to be the crew to the ship that I bought. No matter. I'm not here on personal business.
Grog Joe, do you mind? I want to have
Wanna
some
go
words
one-on-one?
with our new friend
Sure.
here.
He turns towards you,
You
smiles.
just, ping in our heads if you need us.
Brain nods.
He nods back.
Oh, you're still in service.
Mm-hmm.
Does Sarvok have a message for me?
Yes.
Fill it out.
You need... Well, as I said, I need you to wait a few minutes and walk back into the palace with me. You'll understand.
Yes. Endanger any of my friends.
Danger? We're always in danger, but let's stick to the side.
Okay, but remember, Sarvok's deal and mine, it's just between me and him. No one else is involved.
Fair.
Mă uit la el și spun, I killed you once, and I am sure that I can find a way to do it again in here.
Yes, I know.
Do not cross me.
Would you look at the time? So, shall you join me?
Mă uit către ceilalți și le fac semn să vină.
Charge!
Okay, so he goes back to the elevator that took you into the bowels of the palace, and
So what are you doing,
if you all follow,
Rain, what are we doing?
I have no idea. We shall see.
Prepare for
Apparently,
combat, or for fleeing, or for discussing, or for fucking, or for...
did you shower? Should be enough.
Joe è paralyzed on
I'm
this one.
incorporeal, mate.
Well,
But
then
if-
you're ready.
I'm gonna carry Joe.
Okay.
No, leave it there. He's fine. Ah, god damn it. He started thinking again.
Good
Look
morning,
at
sleeping
some more
beauty.
the thinking.
Oh, piano. And he will play a few tunes.
Oh god.
Team, I take it we are under some sort of time constraint. Maybe we could return to you delighting us with your songs later.
You know, Tim, the guy driving you around plays the harp really well. He must have tapped into your skills.
and as you say that,
Oh,
the
yes.
elevator goes ding, and you
Yes, makes
arrive
sense.
at the ground level, and immediately, while you continue to banter with yourselves, Cloven turns towards you and puts a finger over his lips as if to keep quiet. And even if you make like the splitters of a second of silence, you could feel
Rejection
powerful
disintegrate.
powerful footsteps like cloven footsteps, or rather hooves made out of iron as they smack into the ground, into the floor of the palace, almost making it shake the whole structure completely. Whoever is walking here is even very huge or very powerful, and Cloven takes you over to the side of the entree here, the hall, and he hides a little bit behind the door. He kind of motions you silently to do the same, to stay a little bit out of sight, but still be able to look down the corridors. And you hear those footsteps becoming louder and louder, and then a man, or rather a huge devil, passes through, as he's being followed by shadows growing long and sharp as this towering figure steps into view, wreathed in heartless glow of smoldering red. His skin is the color of iron, smooth and cold, like forged steel.
Nice.
His eyes burn with ancient calculation behind the crown of blackened horns. Wrapped in a flowing cloak of molten chain and obsidian plate, this spatter carries himself with rigid poise, each step deliberate, each movement whispering restrained menace. A long rod of black metal rests in his gloved hand, a more of a symbol of judgment than a weapon. Around him, the very air seems heavier, as if pressed down by the oppressive weight of law and paranoia. You feel as though every secret you've ever kept is suddenly laid bare before his unblinking gaze. And as he walks, almost everyone in the Devil's Hill freeze in place, except for one stupid bone devil that was coming from the kitchen with some food. And he stumbles, gets too close to Lord Dispatter, at which point he looks towards him with an accusatory look. If you've ever seen a devil terrified before, probably not, but this bone devil realizes that he has made the greatest mistake of his life, and this pattern turns towards him, slighted by the proximity of this devil. Is in this, knowledge is power, and ignorance is a liability I do not tolerate. And with a snap of his finger, this bone devil regresses back to being a small little imp. All of those centuries of climbing the devil, the infernal ladder, now turn to ruins. Though he drops to his knees and says, "Thank you, Lord, for this mercy." Because it is a mercy. Because Lord is not merely unraveled him or turned him into a lemure. As an imp, maybe he still has a chance to become a bone devil one day. And he turns around, not giving a fuck about this imp anymore. And this is an opportunity for him to get out of the way. Then he continues, as everyone remains frozen in the palace. He goes towards Oreshada's waiting room, as one would expect. And Cloven turns towards you. This is only part of what I wanted you to witness. Now follow. What you must see is gonna happen in the room at the middle of this palace. And then
Are we
he
allowed?
goes.
Are we
course
allowed to
not.
roam the palace?
But
Just folosesc, can I cast Pass Without a Trace just to be sure?
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. O să bifez doar...
drop the spell slot. You realize that the devils look at you accusatory, like what you are doing is not proper, but they do not dare come towards you and put you in your place, because they are not allowed to move, or at least they do not want to, for the fear of not upsetting this paranoid lord. And he turns around this corner. Come, if we can see from this corner, says Cloven. And allows you to see inside. Let's roll some stealth, I guess, with +10.
Ca o precizare, văd că o să-mi folosesc artefactul ăla îmi dă un spell slot de level 3, fiindcă nu mai aveam spell slots de level 2 și nu vreau să casez la level 4. Dar nu știu cum să-l marchez că I used it. Stai puțin să văd la uses. Pearl of Power 0, gata. Charges 0 of 1. Bun. So, stealth plus 10, da?
Adăugăm plus 10, da. Că e de la Pass Without Trace. 23, 32, 14. Oho. Ok.
35.
And 25. All right. I believe not necessarily that you are invisible to him, because he is the lord of this place, but you do not make a sound that would cause him any sort of discomfort or annoyance. And Oreshada, you can all hear him. You can almost hear him from the middle. Ah, Lord Despatter, you grace me with your presence once again. It is that time of the cycle, is it not? Indeed. Is the box ready? Says, but of course, you know that your tower will always be safe here with me while you go meet with the Lord below. Very well. Then he continues to walk towards even further back into the palace. Would you be able to see from there? Let's see. Yeah. Oreshada floats over there on his mobility scooter, does an incantation. This magical chest pops open, and you see this pattern putting his symbol of power, that mace, huge mace that is in the shape of a tower, more or less. He puts it in the chest. Orishada closes it, locks it with the arcane glyphs, all sorts of things, and then it is done, my lord. It is safe here. It better be, or else I'll part your head from your body. And then they spattered the steps through some sort of a portal that he creates with his own magic, steps through, and disappears. Says Cloven, it's time we move. Or rather, time. It does not be seen. And then
What was all
turning
that?
around, not understand.
All that.
I don't understand, Cloven. We didn't make a deal with the Deathstalkers for retrieving artifacts. Why are you showing
I was
this?
not asking you, Shade. I was asking Grain. Do you understand?
What?
We have to pull a
Shade.
heist.
But why? I mean, no. What?
He's telling
Explain
us. He's
in
telling
due
us.
time. I just need you to trust me on this. Remember that contract that we signed? We won't judge each other.
Trust me, bro.
So,
Mhm.
Sarevok wants us to retrieve that
I remember what Sarema
mace.
offered us, yeah.
Vorbeam
But
cu
we never agreed to
Cloven.
any.
Vorbeam cu Cloven.
Da, în mintea ta?
Nu, direct cu el.
Păi și mă băgam peste voi.
So, that would be one of the things that would fulfill the deal, he says. I just showed you. Every once in a while, when Lord Dispater only leaves his tower when it is time to meet with Asmodeus. But he cannot show himself before the Lord of the Nine with his symbol of power. That would be a great disrespect. So he puts it in the safest place that he believes is in this, which it might just be. So if you're thinking maybe one day you might be able to find one such artifact that we require of you in that box that you have just seen there. Might be in the safest place in all of this place here, yes, but not as safe as in the hands of its owner, if you know what I mean. Now, this was just a demonstration, of course. It would be not wise to act upon it right now. But who knows, maybe next time, maybe you will be ready. Or maybe other opportunities will show themselves to you. This is what I was supposed to show you.
What's the name of this weapon?
Iron Wrought Tower. I do not know anything about the hells.
They're very warm.
Actually, it's the other way around. Wrought Iron Tower.
And then other stashes like that on all the layers.
Oh, I was just merely showing you how to get one of them. I do not know about the other lords and their symbol of powers, but I'm stationed here. So in a way, I'm helping you. I'm showing you how you could get Wrought Iron Tower should you decide that this is the artifact that you owe us.
Oh, damn, right?
Well, I
We shall
think
act when it is needed.
Then my work here is done.
I don't understand what this guy wants.
Oh,
I will let Rain explain.
basically, I kind of maybe assured means for well us to get more powerful artifacts. I mean, who wouldn't want a mace like that? And there are many more. Probably the palace will show us others. We just have to take them.
Sure.
Yes, we're here for the souls, our souls, or the souls of our beloved, but it doesn't mean that we get to pass away on great treasure.
Are you sure, Rain, you don't want to come clean about the story with Cloven?
Well, seeing Cloven here was as much as
Fishy.
what exactly does sound fishy? I was as surprised as you guys.
You know, the glimpses of the conversation we heard.
Insight.
Știi cine să facă să zică inside.
Yeah, the words exchanged between you two actually indicated there's a deeper story there.
Well, there was the conversation that I had with Sarevok, yes.
Really?
I mean, I had to secure some means of getting the knowledge needed, right?
Come on,
What
tell
knowledge?
us what you did. It's fine. We cannot change it anyway, so.
Well, I might have signed a deal with Sarevok as well, and
Oh boy.
this is a part of the payment.
You and your deals, man.
What did
I'm
Sarabak
okay
give
with it.
you?
If the situation comes to the point that I get to see my untimely demise, you can assure my safety.
I thought that, Sarevok and the Balis are your enemy of sorts. Now you work together?
It's a bit more complicated than that. This has definitely been a day of revelations, but let's just say that seeing that I was wrong to pass judgment on my wife like that wasn't the only revelation that I had. Of course, not today. I'm talking in the past. However, it seems that I've been mistaken on more than one affair.
Well, secrets, I know. I kind of enjoy hearing them.
Well, the thing is that if we manage to steal that mace, when the big guy comes back, he's gonna whack Orishada, and then we can take the brain.
Did you say you think?
Yeah,
That
that's weird,
would
right?
that would be a reason for us to try and do that. And having gained the rod may help us help Rain pay Sarabak back. But I'm still curious, Rain, because the story doesn't add up all the way. Initially, you said You contacted Saravak because you were looking for knowledge. Then you said he granted you protection in case you died.
He did not say that I contacted him for knowledge. I contacted him for power.
And does the extent of that power only limit to the protection against death? Or is there something else?
As far as I am aware, yes. Plus, come on, we get to wield the most powerful items of the hells.
Or die trying.
If we're reckless.
Well, I count quite a few devils around here, and then there's that weird box that I'm not sure I can crack open, even with this nice weapon of mine.
You
I'm
look
not
like
sure
exhausted.
that.
Is Joe still exhausted or?
Not yet. Tomorrow morning I'll be.
Just tapped himself with the infernal weapon to get rid of his exhaustion points that he had for the day and gain some power. But tomorrow he will be exhausted once again because of the dream memory.
Right.
Yep.
I'm not necessarily sure that we should act on this now. If this has actually left to see Asmodeus, it will be gone for a while. Maybe with the proper planning and information gathering, we could pull this out. But I wouldn't rush into it. I think Cloven has come here just to show us the kind of symbols of power that Val is looking for, or Sarevok.
Yeah, maybe we can figure out some sort of distraction to push Orishada out of the castle while we do this? Or a large force?
Maybe Titivillus?
I heard that Orishada likes to spend time in Kumirab, the gardens of Kumazis.
Titivillus, Gardens of the Light.
Titivillus, okay.
And
However,
he
I
doesn't
doubt
like...
that... Scuze, zi Soso.
No. He doesn't like the brain much, so maybe we can... I don't know, maybe he doesn't like Orishada either.
No, let's talk to Orishada. Let's praise him for having the brain here since we visited the saloon. Let's make him feel at ease.
Let's first come up with a plan. Maybe we should find a safer place to discuss this. I'm not sure that here in the hallways, even with
What's the plan?
my protection, we might be spotted.
Just discuss with him.
Yeah, well, he wasn't really thrilled with us when we left.
I do not think that a devil which is so close to Lord Dispater himself that he trusts him to hold his symbol of power would waste his time hearing the offerings of mere mortals. Not unless we come with something equivalent. He'll just dismiss us in the best case.
That's why I'm saying go. Let's go to his boss. Or well, someone. I'm not sure. Is he his boss?
Well, technically, he is his boss.
Yeah.
Maybe his boss would be interested to
cut him down a notch, keep him in his place.
Shall we have a vote? Who to visit?
Let's get out of here first. I don't think we're welcome here any longer.
Nobody threw us out yet.
You're hiding in a corner.
Even before when they just gave us weird looks.
What if we approach this, from two fronts? What if some of us maybe go and
No.
start some together? We
We
start
go.
some rumors that Titibulus is on the hunt for any devils that are harboring whatever it is that upsets him about Corteso's presence. And then, when we're sure that Orishada knows about this, and we see that he's mostly affected, we could even spread some rumors within his very own guards here in his palace. We come and offer him a sweet deal. Maybe I come to pay tribute from the barges of cum se numeam mereu, uit, scuze, barges of pleasure?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, theater.
Of theater, okay. So maybe I come and pay his tribute from the barges of theater, and he recognizes my business acumen, and I offer him a way of, still profiting from Corteso, but without being directly involved.
What are the chances of you succeeding?
Well, slim, but I do not have any other idea. And now that I think of it, it is
Let's improve
a
them.
good way.
Let's find an improvement for those chances then.
But the rumor thing was not bad, but let's spread the rumor that Orishada wants to take Titivilus' place. And then we go see Titivilus.
I think that
Let's read
if
the contract first. With the one we signed.
Yeah.
Entering this.
I don't think that seeing Titivilus would help our cause in any way. However,
I don't have a reason to see.
Spreading the rumor that Titivilus is shutting down businesses and punishing all the devils that have this sort of illicit activities would help. At least it would set the scene right for us to come and
Dissemination of propaganda that contradicts official doctrine. I mean, only if you're caught, obviously.
Well, this is not official doctrine.
I'm
Maybe
not a lawyer,
inciting rebellion.
I don't know, I'm not a lawyer, I'm just telling you what we signed. Maybe we should ask a lawyer. Maybe that nice lady that Mahadi was googling. So, as I was saying, to improve the chances, maybe we can address the Githyanki situation on the way, such as finding a way to get rid of that fellow. For example, making him part of the Wandering Emporium forever or for a very long time, offering services to Mahadi as a contract to disappear from this.
that would definitely get us into Orishada's good graces.
I mean,
Another thing.
only if he... Yeah, we need to, dress this as advantages to him, but something like that.
Joe, tell me about your memory. Would you think that it was a public expression of hope?
My memory.
The one that you experienced, yeah.
Well,
You seemed rather happy when you came out of it.
yeah, it was like true warrior stuff there.
Did you?
Yeah, it looked really hopeful at one point, but just for a short time. Ended up pretty bloody. Yeah.
Well, but you did feel inspired and filled with hope.
courage.
Hope, courage, semantics, tomato, tomato. Maybe we could bank on this one.
In what way?
Certain experiences that Corteso is offering are actually public expressions of hope. And the devils pay in Soul's coin to experience this.
Well, yeah, even if it was hope, it wasn't really public,
Okay,
was
it's
it?
not public,
Was-
I agree, but we can work on that because it provides
Well, okay,
devils with
it's not public, but anyone can access it. So
yes. It provides access to the devils with such foul feelings.
Yeah, it was
Corteso,
all sorts of
Cor-
divine stuff and such.
Corteso himself, he said that devils pay a lot for this sort of experience, which are outside of their usual
Portfolio.
mundane, yeah, their usual day-to-day misery.
Okay, so let's recap. What do we have?
So we have the incriminating evidence of what is happening downstairs, and that is clearly going against this contract. We have the solution for Orishada to sign over Corteso. We even have the option of telling him that this is a way of him to outsmart everyone, because we know how proud he is, and him to continue benefiting from this service, but to not be directly tied to it.
And and now we have Tim to speak to Orishada noble to noble.
Exactly, we have the face man.
Can we bring the hard guy back so Tim can...
No,
I
I think we need the real face man.
And we can disseminate that rumors you are mentioning. And
So we need to start the rumors that Putivilus is closing businesses and punishing devils, and when we see Orishada that he's
and what
well,
better
you
place
know,
to do that than
primed.
the arena, right? Where people are gathered to see the misery of others, and we can spread rumors about the misery of others, right?
Yeah, while I enjoy my own misery of
Hey, we only do this because we love you.
getting disregarded by a bloody dog. Yep. This, yeah, exactly. Disrespected, disregarded.
anyone disapproves, I think we should move on.
Yes.
Where to?
Arena?
And spread the rumors.
What
Well,
the fuck?
actually, no, thank. While we're still in the castle, maybe we should start spreading the rumors to the castle guards.
Yeah, we can.
We are official visitors. I mean, we don't necessarily need to hide anymore.
We can seemingly have a nice conversation between us while we are exiting and waiting for Tiax.
Mm-hmm.
If you see guards, what would you say?
Yeah,
It's
what
just a
would you
fact
say?
Come on, Ray.
Man, those experiences down there, Corteso really knows how to pick them. I've never experienced so intense feelings of, well, it was so different. Did you feel the hope? Did you feeling your soul? It felt miserable and delicious at the same time. I really hope that.
Divine also.
I think there were angels there, yes. I've never seen anything like that. I did not ever hope to see anything like that in the hells, especially here in this. Man, I really hope that Itivilus won't shut this place down. I heard that he's on the hunt and punishing all the devils. You know?
Yeah, for the slightest, smallest interpretable thing.
Which is
Yeah,
the
it
right thing
will.
to do. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, of
We need to
course.
follow the
But
laws, of course. But hopefully they don't catch and
yeah,
Cortez
well,
off.
it would be a shame if Titibulus would also come here. I heard what happened to that poor man. That
do you think Orishada wants to hide this from Titibulus as much as possible?
I don't know. I don't know if
Well,
Orishada can even do it. I mean, we're
I
talking
heard,
about Titibulus here.
yeah, you know that there was that guy that had the contract from Titivilus to come and get rid of Cortezo on the down low,
Oh,
but I think he failed.
Man, that's nuts, isn't? Do you know the guy that was leading the barges of theater? That
mm-hmm.
well, have you seen him recently?
No,
Me neither.
No, I
And
heard there
I
was
heard,
some. Yeah,
I heard Titivilus was there, and I heard that he's a lemur now. Can you imagine it? I heard the guy with the harp, his main show, is now running the business.
yeah, that's weird.
come on, that's weird. That cannot be true. I mean, surely this can be proven if you go there and watch for yourself.
Yeah.
And
We
if
should
that turns
just
to
go
be
see.
true, then
I heard Titivilus came there, and oh man, he slapped that hammer.
the hammer of justice.
Yeah, I would hate for Lord Orishada to happen the same, just because he has that beautiful brain of his down there.
Orishada
It
knows how
deserves-
to deal. I think he will hide or he will do things. He cannot
Yeah.
just stand.
He'll definitely know how to defend himself against Titivilus. I mean,
Yeah, but this would be a nice, interesting scene to watch, right? Titivilus pouring
You know
down
what?
justice, the hammer of justice over Orishada.
aștept să mai treacă niște devils și îi zic lui Grog, I'll bet you 10 soul coins that Titivilus will shut this place down and downgrade Orishada to an imp.
An imp. Yeah,
Yeah, I would bet on a bone devil.
Nah.
I mean,
For what he has there in the basement?
listen, that guy, the brain, said that Orishada was a nice assassin, right? And now look at him. I bet Titivilus just will let him stay just like this, a mockery of his former self. But, of course, he will not be in charge anymore.
I have to go get myself some memory action before this shit gets shut down. You hear a devil saying that as he patrols around the palace.
I'll tell your colleagues, but keep it on the down low. Don't let Orishada find out, or he will shut the place down himself, I'm sure.
Yeah. All aboard now, let's go, says Tiax as he...
Hey, Tiax, did you hear the rumor?
Fucking housewives.
I fucking heard the rumor. I almost got ran over by a
This?
barge made out of iron.
A
As the-
hot iron
yeah.
barge?
Yes,
You almost got
something
his
like that.
barged.
Oh, the parts are too much. Where to now? Arena? Okay.
Arena.
I love the arena. Alright.
Dar nu trebuie să ne mai întreb ce am vrea să-i zicem, că putem să stăm 3 ore să ia win.
You're back to the jeering and the cheering of spectators, grunts of pain and shrieks of terror. The arena is here not only about bronze, but also of brains. Elsewhere, where people are not fighting each other to death or to torturous punishments, they engage in mind games like dragon chess, checkers, or even D&D with a DM versus player type of master.
Blasphemy.
No, credo, only in hell.
Several lodges are connected
Is
to
it
this
fourth
floating arena.
edition?
It is indeed for fourth edition. And
It's the only
every
edition
once in a
allowed in
while, various challengers emerge. But once per day, there is the grand main event in which a small kobold comes to compete in all of the trials. He always loses. He is the arena's idiot, and everyone gets a lot of fun in his misery. He always fights a chain devil that he loses to. Then he goes to try to one of the other challenges of tying the knot, of trying to tame either a hellhound or a hellcat, of even trying chess, even trying checkers, or even trying to beat a bad DM at D&D. However, he always fails, and he always is the butt of everyone's jokes, and you can almost see him shrinking even more with each loss. And you arrive just as the opportune moment, as it is fated by destiny, to see Little Joe fail again, be humiliated by the chain devil and pressed with his snot into the ground, held there, chained to the ground before the crowd gets to laugh for a full 5 minutes, before they get bored of that, before he is allowed to exit the arena and go, hey, doggy dog, please, you've been doing this for so long. We are friends, are we not? And this time he attempts to put his hands through the grates. And would you believe it, the hellhound takes a bite and rips his hand off his body. No. Cutting the main event short for the day.
Oh.
Let's not discourage you, Joe. I'm sure that you can do better.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
With the main event cut short, all of the imps and the devils arranged around. They start. They go from cheering to booing. Boo! They're clearly not happy that Joe the Small has failed even faster than before.
Can we join the ranks?
But the arena master.
Boo?
Yeah, go ahead. But the arena master comes, seeing that you have returned, and addresses the crowd. Worry not, enjoyers of the arena of the floating knives, because we have the true Joe returned to take the place of his poor soul. And then he looks around towards you. Are you not?
Yes, indeed.
Very
Here
well.
to try again.
Absolutely. So, people, devils, and all of the things in between, the main event is just about to start. Ooh, yeah! Ah!
Remember the order, Joe.
Yep. I'm
Let's-
gonna.
Let's
And the
do the ones
chaos.
that you're...
I'm gonna
So do you
do the dogs.
require a refresher of the rules?
So I need to win one of 3 things.
Yes,
A
you need
combat,
to
a pet,
pass 3
and a
trials. A test
mind
of
game.
strength, a test of skill,
Yes.
and a test of wits. The test of strength can only happen in the arena. A test of skill, you can choose between trying to tame either a hellcat or a hellhound, or tying the knot over at the horn devil up top, if you can tie the knot faster than he does. And the test of wits is to challenge an amnesia to one of the mind games. Alright.
Care erau skill-urile de la câine și de la pisică? Nu mai țin minte.
O să aflăm.
Nu.
Dacă nu știți, nu știți.
Știu că am dat la pisică, dar nu mai... Parcă Deception era la pisică.
Can spells be casted on?
No,
Joe?
he can have no outside help.
No.
The only kind of help he can have is by
Talk.
Îți dai
Ok,
seama că
ok.
îi dădeam guidance și după ureche avea guidance acum.
Și tot felul de buff, haste.
Exact.
Aveți haste?
I'm gonna
Well,
try the
this-
dog where
Alright, let's see if you can tame the dog better than the Eriniest can. Alright, animal handling for the dog. Roll for me. Alright. That's a fail, and each fail comes with a level of exhaustion, as your spirit dies a little bit with each. And as you fail again, just the same as your phylactery does, the crowd goes wild. They love nothing more. There is no brothel in hell, no other arena than can bring greater pleasure than your failure to these people.
oh boy.
Lovely.
I never
Alright.
thought I would say it, but he fared better with the cat.
Well, what was the limit to succeed with this one?
You can try as much as possible, but once you
Yeah, but
so you can
I think I can try one more with this, and then there's no point.
when a character loses a challenge, which is you gain a level of exhaustion.
Yes.
If you try to get rid of all of these exhaustion levels, you must start all 3 matches over again. He may repeat his challenge as often as needed to win, but can have no help from anyone of any sorts.
Oh, so if I restart the challenges, I lose the exhaustion?
No. But if you go to rest to get rid of the exhaustion, that means that you forfeit.
Okay.
So let's say that you have
Sure.
2 out of 3, and you want to rest before the third, you cannot because you forfeit the other wins.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
Mă duc la Joe, încep, îi fac un masaj. Come on, champ, you got this. Just think like a winner, okay? Imagine yourself doing it, winning
Yeah,
it,
I'm
owning it.
imagining
You can do
smashing the
this.
hell out of this dog if he doesn't obey. But
No, this is the wrong. This is the wrong imagination. That's why it doesn't work for you. Focus on the goal. You need to tame him. Imagine this dog licking your hand. Not-
yeah, after a good beating, that's what he.
No, you should not
let me.
project violence like that. Project authority, but also show him the respect.
Hey, I have a question. The rules say no outside help for Joe, but can we do anything on the dog?
Like, can we
That's
kill
also
the
help.
dog? Oh, okay.
So you could also, if any one of you could participate in any of the attractions if you want to win some soul coins or something like that. But this is the trifecta, the trio of challenges is specific only to Joe. So anyone is allowed to try their hand at any attractions if you want.
I will.
But
Yeah,
if
I
you
will do
fail, the penalty is that you go to a chamber in which you are tortured for 1 hour. Thus, you get.
I will not do it.
But can you take the place of the cat?
To take the place of the cat?
Yeah, to get tamed by
No.
Joe.
No. These are the challenges. You can attempt them from a player side or just watch other devils or creatures attempt this challenge.
Joe poate să mai încerce să tăimuiască
Da.
animalul ăsta?
Absolut.
Then
Poate să joci la el.
I will attempt to inspire him by words. So approach him and say, Joe, I know that you are a failure. You know you are a failure, and
What?
it can't get worse than this. So if you go with this mentality, knowing that you can get lower than this, you'll succeed.
You cannot get lower than 1. Or can you?
I mean, you are just the absolute shittiest animal handler I've ever seen. know that any success is better than anything you have achieved in handling animals.
În timp ce încă îi fac masaj la umărul
And I-
lui Joe și...
And I tap him and disintegrate. No, I'm tapping him friendly. I'll not help you, but I will help the dog.
Let's all touch Joe.
Îi spune, yes, Joe, exactly. There's only going up from here. You're as
Yes.
low as it can be.
The shittiest display of handling can't get worse
So
than
Joe-
this.
I'm massaging
have,
his neck.
Eldeth,
Come on,
have,
Eldet, grab his buttocks.
And that approaches. Grabs his shoulders or something like that.
suntem ca la pomană, știi, când e preotul și secționăm unii de alții.
Dar și moaștele.
Închidem ciclu. Closing the loop.
Let me in a little bit in Joe's mind and tell us how does this make him feel? He sees the young Joe failing and failing and failing, and then he comes believing that he's better than the kobold that he used to be, and then he is not. He's proven wrong, and then you have these companions of yours, friends, brothers in arms, whatever you believe them to be, and they pep you up, some of them, and the others are trying to put you down. How does Joe feel by all of this?
While seeing little Joe failing over and over, he remembers why he made a deal for power, and the guys cheering on him, even with,
He remembers that he is a failure, right?
especially after Team Pep Talk, he remembers that power or not power, he's still a failure, but at least he's a failure that has been
A failure that can succeed in with a good role.
Yep, but he's a failure that has been acknowledged by a few people.
Accepted, you mean?
Accepted, acknowledged as not always a failure, because yeah, even Team Pep Talk was sort of in that vein. Failure most of the time, but not now.
Right. Yes, the little Joe before you is what you would have been without the extra power to break through your condition, through your birthright, let's call it. And it would have been maybe even worse than that. But maybe this was all worth it. So, are you going to try again?
Well, she last parting words, I will say, I know that I will be disappointed, but try to be tame. I can't take too much disappointment.
All right.
Wait.
You're,
Can I ask the what's it called, the arena master question?
Absolutely. She's waiting. She's watching.
I have a question. I understand that Joe cannot be held by anyone else, but can Joe be held by Joe? Can
No.
himself be helping himself?
No. The rules state that he must take the little Joe's place. So, Joe, you may try again with the massage that your friends have given you and the words of encouragement. You get an advantage on the next check.
Okay, I'm gonna firmly plant my feet and calmly and third.
O să-mi bifez acolo inspiration dacă reușește. Nu, am
I'm
merge așa.
gonna.
Dacă dă unul, ți-l dă ție oricum.
I'm gonna.
You have to do this while watching the Hellhound feast on your former kobold's hand, as it is ripping it to shreds. Yeah.
Exactly, and
First time you attempted.
I plant my feet firmly and then calmly, assertively, like a certain Spanish trainer, Mexican trainer, dog trainer. I'll just look him in the eyes and say, "Drop it." No.
Can
Can I fail forward somehow?
you fail forward? No, not for this.
Okay. Yeah, me.
All
Oh
right.
well.
It seems that dog and lizard do not mix, and the shame fills you even more. To you, this is the torture that hell owes you. To shame you, to make you feel small like an ant.
Yeah.
And
I'll blankly stare
the
at
crowd
him
is making
chewing
you.
on my on
Mhm.
Little Joe's arm for a while the rest go spread rumors.
Perhaps our contestant would like to attempt another challenge, says the arena master. It's clear that creatures of hell is not your strong suit.
Yeah. My arms have gone numb at the moment, so what's
Hey,
the
there's
point?
always the next day.
Yeah. But will it be different?
Probably not, but we will be here to witness it all the same.
Yeah, I'm sure you. I'll just keep staring at the dog.
Do you give up?
Can I succeed? I don't think I can. I'll try again.
Can I do something before he does that? Can I attempt the same, even if it's gonna be tortured, just to get a feel
you
of
want to
how the dog might react?
enter?
So that would
Alright.
help.
Oh,
Joe
sure.
somehow.
While our main contestant will rest a little bit, we have another one that would like to attempt this challenge. But of course, go right ahead.
You guys need my
Try
name,
to tame the
or I
human.
just attempt to tame
No,
the
no,
dog?
no. We just but
Because I am Timarian the Great. I'm just.
all right.
Okay.
Ready up the cage for one Timarian, she says.
Easy does it. Yes. He will attempt to tame him, but see if anything might work against it, and maybe in this way help Joe acquire some knowledge about the taming.
Roll me an animal handling check and see how well you manage to connect with the dog.
Bă, e bine, foarte bine.
Alrighty, and then she snaps her hand, and you see Tim lifting off the ground as if he's like in the Sailor Moon.
Can I do an
You
insight?
see him.
See?
A what? Inside?
Insight pe lângă animal handling-ul ăla, să văd cum reacționează și reacționează. Maybe help.
Păi nu că asta era animal handling, dacă de mare ai fi știut.
Ok.
And you see him starting to lose his equipment. The way that before he disappears out of view, Tim is half naked from the top up. And the next thing you see Tim is inside of a cage with a chain devil behind that starts torturing you. Those chains go on your back, and they whenever they return back to the chain devil, they return with pieces of your flesh and with blood. So you are subjected to torture, which will net you a level of exhaustion, and after a few minutes of that, you would return to your friends, and for a second you can see the wounds on his back, and the wounds on his back
I was
will be
threatened with a
hidden
good time.
whenever his clothes return to him. All right. His dog is something else.
Dar n-am întrebat, pot să castez magic pe câine și să îl tăimuiesc în felul ăla sau nu? Because I can command him.
No. It is a skill check, but you can use your abilities to enhance your skill checks if that's possible.
No such thing.
Rain, I just realized you're among all of us probably the best at taming the wildlife from this realm. Do you think you maybe learned anything from
I showed
taming?
Joe.
Go.
I showed Joe how to do it on the cat. Not necessarily a dog person, but I could probably try. However, it is up to Joe to do it. Don't know if seeing others succeed would bring him much help. However, if you think it helps, look, Joe, this is how I would attempt it.
I think
start.
I think it would benefit if you'd see us all fail.
Good point.
Not winning,
Okay.
failing.
In Cherkshioshi, I want to stare the dog into its eyes.
All right.
I do not want to show fear, but I don't want to show aggressiveness either. I just want to give him a commanding presence.
Oh my god.
You go away to the torture chambers.
Incredibil! După ce mă întorc de la torture chambers, mă întorc la Grog și zic I did my part, now it's your turn, Grog. Show
Fine.
him how you fail.
Why is this roll so hard? La level 11.
I don't know, man.
I
Am
will,
pus patru.
I will get incorporeal and pass through the barriers and then go inside the cage. And then
All
become
right, you have one.
corporeal again.
All right. Are you trying to tame it or just subject yourself to an attack?
No, I'm trying to tame it, like follow the
All
rules. Do the same thing.
Tame it. Animal handling. It's about to jump at your neck and.
Deci dacă failuim toți ne dai un succes, nu se poate.
Mă duc la el de I've heard stories of dwarves just being able to tame wild dogs. Perhaps you are the one to do it. To show us the way.
I'm not the one, but I think I have to try at least.
You are elder.
Let me see if Calarduran's teachings can help me a bit. She channels Sanctuary.
Okay.
She tries to, obviously, animal handling.
Right. Obviously.
Completely not connected. Wait.
All right. You. How are you trying? What are you
Nu
doing?
știu, le-am pun bifă de
Praying
inspiration.
to Calarduran. Because
Yeah, but how are you
obviously,
interacting with the dog?
in a very peaceful demeanor. On my knees, slowly advancing and raising my arms towards his muzzle.
All right. The hellhound will take a little bit of space between the two of you, and upon seeing your hand approach the grates, it will charge towards the other side of the cage, pounce, almost moving the whole cage with its body towards your hand, and in that moment you can feel your hands almost burning, as these creatures are known to be able to expel out actual hellfire. But then rather than burn your hand and feel like an excruciating pain, you feel your hand a little bit wet, slobbered, as this hellhound is completely under your control, and it gives you a small lick. Well, she says, the arena master. We have a victor. And then she produces a soul coin from her bosom, and she hands it over to you. Congratulations.
Yeah, I don't carry any merit here. I've never been too close to animals. I just liked dogs from afar. So it's clearly the grace of someone else, a pilgrim that we once met, actually.
Who cares? She throws the soul coin at you and then returns.
good
Alrighty,
job.
the show must go on.
I
Who's
guess
next? I'll let you decide.
Wait, is the Hellhound able to understand common or any language?
And understands Infernal.
Which I
Yeah.
don't think anyone knows.
Do you? I know
Except
Infernal.
Joe.
Joe knows Infernal.
I also know Infernal. But tell that you don't. Damn it. If you
Yes.
tame the dog, can you telepathically communicate with it?
It's not that kind of bond. But you can talk with it because it can understand your Infernal language. But if it is tamed by you, it might be receptive to your words.
Eu am un message, pot să-i dau un message.
Poți?
Mă vere, lasă-l să te dreseze, că am obosit. El e mai
I'm
obosit.
tired, boss. I'm tired, boss.
Pretend that you are tamed. I'll give you a treat.
Joe?
Joe doesn't look that good, even if he succeeds this one.
Yep. So this time I'll just sit down cross-legged and try and.
I whisper to Joe, sit down on your knees. That's how elders did it.
You can only fail 3 more times and then you're dead.
Yeah.
Words of encouragement, by the way.
Thank
How
you,
are you
thank you.
doing? How are you doing the taming?
I'm gonna go the gentle route this time because I'm not. My spirit's broken to try and be
You're
imposing. I'm gonna
going your
like.
way or Elliot's way? Okay.
I'm going the pity way, trying to get him to pity me.
Eldest,
Okay.
Eldest throws a last thought towards the dog, the Hellhound, to tell it that Joe's a friend, and asks
Red is friend.
to see it as a friend.
Și ca last encouragement, I will say, I know that you are a broken man, but know that you have disappointed me greatly.
Yeah, pity level to the maximum now. And
All right.
like,
You get with the outside help
Can I
and
also
with
say
the
something?
help with the Hellhound. Absolutely.
To the little kobold. Look,
Alright.
you're no longer the greatest failure around here. There's a bigger one over there.
Awesome!
Don't worry. When you grow up, you'll be an even bigger failure.
Roll with advantage because you are inspired and at the same time put down by your friends.
With friends like
the
these,
yin, the yin and friendship.
Yep. Yep. Roll.
I'm gonna
Roll.
die, man.
No.
Come on.
No.
Oh!
Yep, and that's
Yeah.
the end of the day.
And you crawl towards the dog, pitiful as ever. The dog looks at you, turns its head to the side, and even the dog feels bad for you at this point. He's no longer showing you aggression, but rather his interest has been piqued. You will roll a check. I need you to do me a wisdom saving throw, please. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
fail it. Just fucking fail it, man.
Wow. Almost beat that. And at this moment in time, you are not the master of the dog, but the dog is the master of you. So what has happened
Hell.
is that the dog has tamed you, and this when and he turns around to the side, lifts a leg, and pees on you to claim you. It sprinkles you with some hot lava pee, right in the smut, because you are on the ground there. But the crowd goes silent. It's something they have never seen before. In a way, you are tamed by the dog, but the dog is not acting in a way that it is not tamed. And one of the devils from the crowd yells, "Hey, is that legal?" And the arena master, she kind of looks to the right, to the left. A second, she says. She summons forth a tome, start looking through the rules. How about we all take the 10-minute break while I need to check with the bylaws?
Oh,
Enjoy.
wait, can the dog pee for 10 minutes?
Nu știu,
No,
frate, dar
but
are
that's a
roșu
shame.
la față și gen, are un moment de la în care, știi, când te uiți la un film de la pro și ți-e rușine de rușinea lui, îți ferește privirea, like, roșu la față și mă uit la
Yeah,
jos, like,
Oh my
okay.
god. Fail harder.
yes.
Oh, God. Hai, 10-minute break.
Alright, hai, ne vedem în 10 minute.
So
Yeah, thank you, bye.
I'm back.
Hello.
Test.
Test. Visit some people.
Deci încă este foarte cald.
Foarte cald, da?
Da. Aici ai și vânt la noi, un vânt din ăla de flutură toate. Dar cald.
Da.
Aș vrea un vânt acum, sincer.
Da, și de ce
Da.
să pușeala, am ieșit să duc gunoiul și este... Mă, deci e cald ca în timpul zilei, deci e incredibil. E incredibil.
Da, exact.
Berea sus.
Deci, în pauza asta mi-au venit numai glume de stand-up despre Joe și câinele lui, sau câinele și Joe-ul său. Câinele ăsta nu zice Show pe el, zice Joe pe el. Câinele începe discuția. Hey, so anyway, here's my bitch.
Oh my god.
Or
Am și de ăla.
Okay.
Bine, îmi faci și mie. Dacă e mocktail, ce? Trebuie neapărat să fie cu alcool ca să beau, pot să beau și virgin, să știi.
Oh my god. He drinks the virgin of a virgin.
Am discutat cu tine, ok? Își face un cocktail, la fără alcool.
E holy water, nu? De-aia cu...
Îmi face ceva cu părerea și nu știu ce. Îți că e mocktail. Eu nu beau mocktail. Îți că pot să beau și fără alcool, să știi.
Alright, 10 minutes later, the arena master returns. Well, by law, the Hellhound is not acting aggressively towards its competitor. So, like it or not, this trial seems to have been completed. And as she announces that, the crowd goes wild, but not because of happiness, but because they are very disappointed by the outcome. However, this bolsters Joe with less of the shame. Maybe there is a way for him to prevail. So the penalty that he have gotten for failing this is actually retracted. So he goes back to 2 level of exhaustion. Well,
boy.
this is, I guess, one way to do it.
I think we
Let's
bored
see
the hell
what
out
our
of the dog.
Joe will. The dog looks at you and tries to intimidate you. Let's go for a battle of personalities. Charisma checks contested.
Văzând asta, cum îi scade exhaustion-ul, îi vine lui Timu ideea să desfacă la șliț sau nu?
Să se pișe pe ce?
Oh, so
Alright, you immediately get dominated by the dog.
So this helps.
Rain goes to the dog. Hey, Mr. Dog,
The master commands you.
can you let's go out and play, please?
Alright.
What is
Let's
the
continue.
name of the Hellhound?
The name?
Yeah, is it Buster or Butcher or...
It has no
Max.
name. He's a hellhound. What the hell?
This guy deserves a name. Proper name.
Fine.
I'll go to the guy I beat before. And not even sure what I played with him, but that guy look weak. That's my chance.
You still have to
In the arena?
win the game.
No, the dice
Battle of
guy.
Wills?
Yep.
You can choose between 4th edition D&D, checkers, or dragon chess.
Oh man, what did I play last time?
Go for checkers, man. Anything but 4th edition D&D.
Oh, but you must be humiliated, so go for 4th edition instead.
Yeah, I'll go for 4th edition. Come on, let's. Which one is the 4th edition?
It's the fat guy.
Okay, session
Yeah.
0. There is no session 0.
Zero.
There is no session 0. Combat, bam, you're dead, weakling.
How
Get
many
good for-
characters have you brought? He asks you.
So anyway,
sit
you are
on
in a
the-
village called Gyorlești.
Yeah.
Într-o pivniță.
So how many characters have you brought?
Don't
Noi din
know.
spate caracterele. We here!
I look back to 5.
Do not know how to play this game.
No.
At least for
You come and sit at my table without reading the rule book.
I look around for a rule book. The other
Yeah,
guy
man.
didn't have a rule book.
the quick start rules, the infamous quick start rules that only has 3 pages. Come on, quickly go through this.
So isn't this with dice like other stuff?
It is with what I say it is. And I hope you brought a lot of characters, because all of them are going to die.
Well, I'm kind of an expert at that, so
So what are your
Dying.
characters?
Brâbă, să copă, dracan.
so
Să-mi dea 3 idei.
first one is a weak goblin that's going to become very powerful. The second
Bravo.
one,
Dead.
okay, then the second one is a small wizard halfling that's going to be the best wizard of all with the robe of the archmagi on him.
Avem personajele descrise de Joe, mă duc și I whisper in his ear. Don't mention the wheelchair guy.
Stephen Hawking?
I don't know
Which
what that
wheelchair?
is.
The world is
discuție,
in
a fost o discuție
2012.
pe tavernă cu wheelchair characters.
I don't know.
Nu știi cine sunt Botez Sister? Oh, you're scary.
So is the wizard good?
Yes.
Okay.
And
Nu mai caut pe Google.
Only two?
No, I got some more.
Okay.
A big orc fighter,
Uh-huh.
with a big armor,
Uh-huh.
and wow, what the hell? What's Sarin? What race is Sarin? I blanked out.
Ah.
Scout.
Race, race.
Tiefling.
Tiefling, right? A Tiefling ranger that
Uh-huh.
always skulks in the shadows, and so that's
Yeah.
4, and a turtle bard.
Okay.
That plays
here we
drums
are,
on
yes.
his shell. Yes.
You all meet in a vineyard, brought here by random events that we do not care about, because this is a game about optimization. Yes? All right. You get attacked by silly drow. You're all outnumbered 5-1. What do you do?
We find barrels and we hide in them.
That's not how to play this game. All right. Roll for stealth.
You don't decide how I play this game. I play however the fuck I want.
All right. You hide in the barrel, but the drow find you anyway because you're very poor at hiding. And you
Vrei să
see
aplic? Avea pass with ideas
Ten.
de la...
hand crossbows pointed at your... No, pass without test at everyone. You see 10 hand crossbows pointed at your face. You have Roll for initiative.
We surrender.
What do you mean you surrender? You must fight.
No, we really surrender. Take us your prisoner. Make us your prisoners. Don't kill us.
Well,
Make
fuck
us your
you then.
bitches.
All right. You surrender to the drow and they take you to their underground prison in Mecklenburg. I don't know. I haven't thought thus far.
Why does this guy sound
All right.
German?
You are in a cage. You have been here for days, weeks, maybe months, years. Who the fuck cares? Do something. Roll something from your shit. Stop bothering me with all of these story bits. What do you do?
I look around.
Control sau alt, ca să...
What do you mean look around? I just told you what's around.
I look around to see, to find an impressionable guard, and then the bard will try to charm the guard.
You mean
Let
you
him
want to
out.
shoot him?
No, I want to charm him with exquisite roleplay.
Strangle
Alright,
him with
alright.
kindness.
Roll me persuasion.
Ce rasă e bardul?
Turtle.
The guard says, I'm gonna make a soup out of you, turtle. And then he takes your turtle friend and throws him into a big cauldron of smoldering water. Your friend is dead. You now have 4 characters left. You should have
Jesus.
thought about this better. It's your fault.
I like this game.
What
So
do you do?
Tiefling Ranger will wait until everyone's asleep and he will try to move through the shadows.
Okay. Roll
key.
stealth.
Man, I should be choosing my roles better.
All right, you idiot. Drows are creatures of shadows and darkness. You try to beat them at their game. The ranger gets out, tries to stealth whatever, because this is like a stupid thing to do, I guess. It's so stupid. You know how to play this game. She gets caught. And
Oh,
she gets
no.
fed to the spiders. I have 3 characters left. What do you do?
Sir, how big are the spiders?
Like big. Like as big as my friend here.
Which one?
She... Oh.
Oh, so not as big as
Look
the
alike?
other friend.
Alright, we have 3 characters left. Like a wizard and something else. I don't remember. You're still in the cage.
The
Because
orc,
you remember that you surrendered and you feel bad about your surrender.
Sir, when does
What?
our friend level up?
Whenever he does something smart.
Oh my god! But he thinks.
All of-
He suddenly thinks a lot.
All of the stupid decisions will only lead to a bad conclusion. So, what do you do?
the orc, the strong orc will wait until there's no guards around. They went to piss or
Uh-huh.
to eat,
Uh,
and then he'll
Uh-huh.
try to break the door.
oh, I like
So
it.
they-
Athletics. Right. All right.
Why doesn't he rage
Your orc.
before breaking?
Fucking dead, man.
Because he's an orc. He's a fighter.
Ah, fighter.
He's a wimp.
Okay.
A wimp is what it is. He tries, and as he tries and squeezes his muscles, he releases the greatest fart of from out of his bum hole, alerting to the guards. They come, and they say, "You ugly orc, I told you to behave." And 2 of them start wanting to have some fun with him, so they come inside of the cage and
She
they
pulled up.
start attacking the orc with their rapiers.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Roll
the orc
What's
will
your
fight
AC?
back. My AC 16.
no attack roll. That's actually good. So let's see here. 13. Ah, I meant 17. Your attack misses. Your gets
Yeah.
killed.
Oh boy.
You have 2 characters left.
Doesn't he have
Another day
relentless
passes.
endurance or something as an orc?
This is 4E.
I'm asking, man. I didn't read the rules.
You have 2 characters left. What do you do?
Can we call a
Nope.
guy?
Oh man, what was my other character? A halfling wizard and what the hell did I
Some
say?
goblin, some weak goblin trying to be.
A goblin
Great.
something.
Is this DM Extraordinaire, by the way?
The wizard
You are by
will
table, you'll always lose.
Show us
We'll
the
try
DM.
You don't tell me how to play the game.
Oh man. Come on, what was the...
N-ai zis ce clasă e, ai zis un weak goblin care vrea să devină puternic.
Nu, am zis ce clasă, am uitat.
Cred că ai spus că e...
Well, look into your shit.
Artificer.
Ce zice Notion, Alex?
Yeah, artificer, a goblin artificer.
În 4th edition.
He'll try to use his
E armorer.
he'll fashion some lockpicks out of a toothpick and try to open the door.
All right. Sleight of hand.
Oh, come on! Man, these rolls.
All right. The goblin fails. He locks the door even harder. So when the guards come the next day and they try to enter, they see that they cannot unlock the door. They cannot feed you. And they said, aha, someone tampered with this. Well, good for you, because you'll go without food for the rest of the day. So now you feel like a hole forming up into your stomach as hunger sets in. And possibly exhaustion as well. What do you do?
The wizard will cast knock on the door to open it, and then he'll throw the goblin to the guards and run away.
You do not have a way to cast knock because you don't have an arcane
Focus.
thingy. That's the one.
Hmm. Oh boy.
Atunci,
Actually, never mind. The knock is only verbal. It's verbal component. But you're level 1, so you don't have access to that spell. So suck it. Suck it.
Then the artificer will try again because he doesn't know the halfling would have thrown him to the guards yet. So he'll try to open the door again.
All right. Try. Now, the guards see him as he tampers with the lock. They open the door, and the man says, "You silly goblin! We wanted to use you as a slave, but I guess we can use you as a mop." And they try to usher him out of the cage. You do anything, or do you let him take your only friend away?
I'm not sure what spell I can cast without a focus, but I'll blast them with
Your level 1 spells.
my magic missile. Yes. I'll magic missile them.
Are you aiming for all 3 missiles at one guy or more?
The guy the one that's closest to the goblin.
Sensing your shenanigans, the guard casts shield. He's not affected by the magic missile. Then he turns towards you and says, "You are next." He does the sign with the finger at your neck. He locks the door as they go to eviscerate your goblin friend. little pieces to feed to their pet spiders, and then you have like 2 hours to do a last ditch attempt to do anything
Sir,
or lose the game.
sir, excuse me, sir. Your story is
Yeah.
very, very interesting but boring because there is no combat. Can I play one of the guards as an NPC? I want to torment the prisoners. Come on. Please.
All right, come,
What shall I
come take a
shoot? What
seat
shall I shoot?
in my lap. Come.
Yoo-hoo.
All right, you have 2 hours to prepare. What do you do?
Let's see what other first level spells exist.
I whisper to the guy. Make him torment the other prisoners.
You're all dead. All right. The mistress of the outpost sends her greatest champions. Let's call him Horlan. That's you. He comes to challenge you 1-to-1 for a fight to your death. He's level 10. You're but level 1. Okay, go ahead.
You can defeat him.
So dead.
If not, it's skill issue.
Can I play Corlan, please? Please, just a bit.
Yes, you're Horlan, I said.
So, who's your
He's your level
champion
10.
here?
I'll cast Fog Cloud and hide in it.
Transmit telepathically, Grog, fudge the fucking dice.
What dice? I have no dice, man.
Yes, you do.
I mean, I'm sitting on something and it's pricking me. I hope it's D4 dice.
I hope it's a dice tower.
it's a D4. But it's too heavy. Might be a
All right, you're in a fog cloud. Horlan, what do you do?
I hump and I blow the cloud away. I take
Okay.
a big breath and I whoa.
Well, yes, of course, you're level 10, so you can do that. Your fog cloud is dispelled. What now, little wizard halfling?
Wait, he's a halfling? What am I?
Drow!
Drow. Oh, okay. Corlan the Drow. Terrible and vicious. Where are you, little halfling? I'm trying to look for it.
I
You can see him.
cast Long Strider on myself and I run around from the big strong drow.
Can I cast darkness? It's a
Yes,
Drow.
you're a drow, of course you can.
I
Yeah.
cast darkness so he can
It's-
bang his head on something.
All right, so perception.
Who is rolling a
Halfling.
perception?
Halfling.
Now I
Wow,
roll
wow,
big.
What? All right. Let's see.
Finally.
That's not fair. What do you do, Horlan? You feel the halfling is about to slip through the gates. Your darkness is actually helping him rather than impeding him.
I laugh at the others. Look how he tries in vain to escape me. Look how pitiful he is. I mean, you can't look because it's darkness, but imagine how pitiful he is there.
Here,
He's-
he's
Okay, you
sobbing.
used too many words, so that's a whole round. Halfling, you're out of the gate.
Come on, can't be right. I have action surge.
Yes, true. Never mind.
It's
It's still
First
Horlan.
edition.
I don't know. So I keep boasting even more. If I want...
Fuck you!
Wait, I have a plan.
That changes nothing. You are at the gate, halfling. You see the other drow staring at you. How do you do?
A great job, Grog. Keep at it.
I throw my bow at him.
What the fuck are you helping him?
No, I'm throwing the... knock him out. But
I
wait,
cast jump upon myself and jump over the other drow. And keep running.
You're out of spell slots. You're level 1.
cantrip.
I-
Cantrip.
How many? Oh, I only have 2 spells.
I roll my
Right,
dice.
shit.
So
what
can I
cantrips
can
do
I
I
make a
have?
bet with the other drow?
Oh, you're supposed to kill him. You received orders from your mistress.
I
You love
know,
your
I know,
mistress, and
but-
you don't want to.
I'm cruel and terrible. I wanna give him a false sentiment of accomplishment before killing him.
Nah,
I really feel
You're
this.
supposed to kill him.
Oh yeah, I'm killing him.
So, all right. So the halfling does nothing because he's thought too much
No,
about his turn. It's your turn, Horlan. The master has spoken. Do
Listen
not
to
speak over me, okay?
Listen to the master. He's extraordinary mastery in this
Go,
aspect.
Horlan.
All
Your
right.
turn.
I go through my darkness because I want to surprise the guy coming from behind. Because I like to come from behind. Wait. What?
All right.
Can I surprise him? Or actually, do I find my way?
Let's see. Survival.
All right, I'm a drow, right?
Yes, you are.
So my survival is medium.
Roll. 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 Actually, not. Give me back that shit. All right. You see him. You find him.
All right. Oh, I used the action surge last round. That's shame. This was my action,
That's
right?
shame. It's not shame. Yes.
Damn it. I curse him. May your
Halfling.
feet stumble and one of them becomes bigger than the others. The others.
I will use mold earth to take the earth out from beneath the feet of one of the guards, and then run over his head while he's in the hole.
All right. Roll me. Flat D20.
Let D20.
Nice.
Fuck.
That's how many feet you
D.
dig.
You succeed in impeding him. You see a way out that you can run for. But you have to wait for your next turn. Hold on. You see the halfling is about to make an escape. What do you do?
I take my crossbow. It's time to put you to sleep.
Yes. Attack him, yes. Attack.
So is he
Also
prone?
reload.
With your poisoned arrow.
Is he prone? Or because of the game?
No. No, he dug with magic.
Oh, magic. Okay. All right.
Shoot him.
I'm shooting him.
Dexterity check.
But you will miss on purpose.
No, I'm going to knock him out, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I will feed you to the yes, you beautiful, beautiful. No!
No, master! Master, please, it's not fair!
That's a natural one. You hit your mistress with the poisoned arrow.
No, it's not. Oh my. Oh, what?
What some
Bench
forces
the dice tower.
Asta
Your-
era... era
She
următoarea.
orders your death now. Halfling.
Oh, in that case,
You
I'm
see-
going to help him and we are going to escape together. I don't want to do.
Wait. Wait. Cheating. That's like bringing a 10th level character to a level 1 party.
Sorry, but
Fuck.
I must survive, so I'm fighting the other drows.
Nah. Halfling is your turn.
I'm gonna
The draw.
run out.
Drought have turn. You run out.
Yep, let them fight. I don't care.
And thus begins your trek through the Underdark. And, spoiler, out of the abyss. Because the Underdark is not what it used to be before. But if you wish to play some more, you have to pay a monthly fee, a session fee.
Hilarious.
I only do paid games. So what say you?
Well, but that's tomorrow, right?
Can I pay?
First session.
I want to play
Yes.
Corland again.
No,
Yeah.
give me back my shit. If you want, you can bring your own first level character. All right. Seems like the dice have been against me today, even though I try to fudge as much as possible behind the DM screen. But
No, he wasn't. He was being honest all the time. I see it. I saw it.
yes, you're the fuck. Fine, you are successful. Whatever. See you next session.
Yes. I'll bring 7 characters.
All right, everyone. I believe this attraction shall be removed from the arena henceforth. That was not entertaining at all to watch. And I saw the look on all of your faces. Mr. DM, extraordinary as you are, I'm afraid I have to ask you to leave the premises now and forever. Hey, that's not fair. Why do you oppress me?
Canis, you go speak on that channel only. I-a făcut Alex
Go
un channel.
outside.
Băi, e băiat Don ăsta, e ca lumea.
I'll side with you. Well, that happened. I guess it is, as it was said, legal.
Bun meciul, mi-a plăcut.
In fact,
N-am înțeles nimic.
in fact, we haven't had anyone attempting their hand at playing the 4th edition in 100 years, so we didn't think it was that bad. No, this was like the first time. The Hubble never tried it. He always tried dragon chess. But here we are, I guess, learning from our mistakes. Okay, so that's 2 trials. You still have 1.
Okay,
Should be able
so
to beat it? We hope not.
get into
No
the
dress?
arena then.
Tell them what my son-in-law is made of.
N-am înțeles, scuze.
Just go get into that mindset of a champion. Show them what my son-in-law is made of.
Se bate cu cei de veros?
Cred că pe ăsta l-am mai bătut odată, dar mi se pare că trebuie să mai bată pe urmă cu cineva.
Înainte să plece, ai spus că nu poți să-l ajut, dar Barkskin is not really a direct help, right?
Yeah,
It is.
I mean, is
If
it?
he cannot cast it himself, cast it himself.
Păi, dar eu mi-am făcut un ritual în fiecare dimineață să dau cu Barkskin-ul pe el. Uite, așa simt eu.
Dar are deja...
we good.
Are deja inelul.
Alright.
Nu? Parcă...
Nu, inelul e la, nu, inelul e la
Ah,
mine.
tine ține. Ok.
E la mine acum.
Ăla e obsidian
Am-
skin, parcă el ceva.
Stăpânul
Am visat
manelor.
frumos. E ok.
Da, am încercat și eu să-l încurajez, dar I wasn't
Ce
feeling very
dădea
inspired.
visele?
Immunity.
Visele-
Resistance to all damage.
Right. Și se
Oh,
activat...
nice.
Da. Nu știu, good choice. Stai să activez pe sheet-ul tău ca să...
Crazy Violin. Atât.
E good?
Yep.
Think we're good. Înainte aveai doar la foc și la poison, nu?
Da.
Natural. Ok. Bueno. 2 chain attacks and uses conjuring funnel. He starts swinging the chains around. The chains do have... they do? You have to be in the inner circle if you want to be as far as possible.
Oh,
Here's,
yeah.
the first.
No.
All right. It will head over towards you with chains swinging at both his sides. He's gonna slap you with one from one side, and the other from the other side. Dat că eram combat. Suntem. One First one misses. The second one hits. It will strike you down. You have the grapple condition. And while you are grappled by the... Asta e ca să scap, nu știu de ce să de acum. When it hits you, it automatically grapples and restrains you. And that is the check to escape if you want after that. So you are restrained. And at the same time, you will conjure an infernal chain from below you. If you are restrained, you automatically fail dexterity saves. Is that so?
I guess.
Da, sper că da. Dacă vedem imediat.
4 rolls sau 5e?
Nu, ai speed 0 și attack rolls have advantage against you and...
Stand, la stand
aparent nu.
lui strength și
Da.
Alright.
Attack
Dai
roll.
un save. Merge
Dar
save.
îi
Attack roll-urile au dezavantaj. Ba nu, ai. La restrained ai. You have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws pe 2024.
Dar nu
rolls.
auto-fail.
Aha.
Nu, e doar dezavantaj.
Și cu Danger Sense se pune ca atac normal. Alright, that will give you some fire damage, which you will resist, and you are also restrained if you weren't already.
Yep.
At which point, okay. And how much is moved? Like 30. He will sit right there. Your turn.
my turn. Rage. And reckless. Oh,
Okay.
roll that. Reckless a pus deja. And... ar trebui să dea automat. Atac normal.
Ce să dea?
Să dea cu atac normal. Da. That's one.
Nice.
Dar nu... Sau...
Colește-l.
Așteaptă reaction. Ceva.
Da, Nerving Gaze. Ca să se uite ori la tine. Dă-mi un Wisdom Saving Throw. Okay, you're also frightened. Alright, you try to topple him, but you fail.
Okay, next one. Normal.
Hit him.
Oh, come on, free damage.
Okay. You hit. Toppled. Toppled. He shall not. Your turn.
Yeah, my turn. And at the beginning of his turn,
Da.
I'm gonna. Where the hell are my? Oh, I'm gonna try this one. Oh man, them save.
Încercați să-l muți?
Yep.
Okay. The chains that were wrapped around you previously, you see him parting, letting go of them from his body. They remain coiled around you as if a constrictor snake. And then he starts swinging different types of chains because he's all made out of chains. And while these old chains will hold you in place, the others will start hitting you. One directly critical. Haideți să scăpăm de acest save, că nu ne ajută cu nimic. Alright, check. Secondary attack. Chain. almost crit. And then another one, an infernal summoned from the ground below you, coiling around your feet and attempting to burn you and continue to hold you. So Dex save, please. Have danger sense, so whatever. Normal. Which you also failed. All right. You have now 2 more chains holding you down.
Ce-a făcut-o
And your
dispărut.
turn has come.
Ok.
At beginning of your turn, he will gaze you. Which you fail and you become refrightened. All right.
So by reckless, and I attack the guy. Normal.
Oh, frate. Dar ai pus pe critical saves.
Da. Normal. Oh my god, the damage.
Oh, he's toppled.
It's toppled. And
He gets back
that's
up.
my turn.
On his turn, he gets back up. He will continue to chain you. Clinking, clanging. Clanging, clinking. Infernal chain. Grats. Your turn, Unnerving Gaze.
Wow.
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 You succeed. You are resisting his gaze from now on. You're
Did
immune for the rest of the combat. Okay.
attack.
Ooh.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
Ce pișa de câine e damage-ul ăsta?
Yep.
Hai, du-te.
Apoi la ce roluri am avut? Da, uite-te ce damage. Bă.
16 damage. And the
Da,
clinks
dar
and
pe
clanks against his metal body.
criticală.
Gata?
Da, și on his turn start I'm gonna try to... Da, schimba focusul. Schimba focusul.
Păi când trece tura, probabil
Da.
îți dă clear.
Da, vreau să proceed anyway. 2.
Ok, he fails.
Îl mut din coace.
Ok. Poți să-l duci doar spre tine, nu? Teoretic.
Poți să-i pun 5 feet of me. Da.
Am înțeles. Da, asta ca să-i aduci spre tine, nu să-i depărtezi.
Ia.
Ok. Ia. Caut și eu niște cripte, dar nu le găsesc. Bueno. Și conjure cu Infernal. Ia vezi. Ia. Noroc cu visul. Ce să zic? Sau, okay. Joe.
Okay, so again, I'll do what I do best. smack the hell out of the guy.
No way. Is that the one?
Come on. Oh, 9.
Mm.
Damn, this is damage.
Non-crit.
Why do I have to?
This is... ți-a dat ție damage, bravo, bravo.
Ah, minunat. Minunat. And another one.
Mi-am adăugat damage-ul lui.
Mulțumesc.
Ok, that's a hit. Nu.
Normal. 5.
Bueno,
Double.
topple.
Yes. Asta că eu oricum nu contează.
Toppled.
I-am luat eu.
Îmi faci ceva?
No.
Ok, he gets back up. Nu se ridice, mai dai topple. Te ajută la ceva?
No.
Am înțeles. Cu ăla de sufon. Badly. Bun. Nu. Ok, go.
Reckless. I'll target the guy. Okay. Attack. Da, dacă închid aici, nu face nimic, da? Bun. Attack.
Ai.
Nu.
Gata?
Da. Recession.
Oh my god. Alright, Joe, hai. Near death, badly injured.
Target. Attack. Don't miss.
Totuși, cu minus 4 dai foarte bine.
Păi
Nu cred că arată un atac.
am plus 10.
Mhm.
Minus 4.
N-are AC atât de mare, că dacă avea AC 17 sau 18... Asta, nice, uite.
Miss.
There's blood in the arena.
Absolutely. Toată lumea stă cu sufletul la gură. Pe care nu l-au. Cu soul coin-uri la gură.
Când din el.
Toată lumea parează împotriva lui Joe. Totuși, Joe is so close to victory.
Cheering for Joe.
Ok, 2 near death. Sunt ca 2 boxeri care au obosit și se țin acum în brațe unul pe celălalt. Un pumn poate face diferența.
Cringe.
Un atac ratat sau nimerit poate face diferența.
A targetat iar pe el, nu? Se bate singur.
Yeah!
Vezi? Nu, e ok, a dat pe chain devil. A fost cât aia?
Da.
A
Wow.
fost
Da.
bonkers
Hai.
total.
Wow.
S-a terminat distracția.
Nu s-a terminat încă.
Că nu.
Mai un atac?
unul. Mai un atac.
Dă-i mă topă.
Ia să. Dar
Ah,
atacul
Stai.
n-a nimerit.
Și dacă îl transform în 8, îl nimerește?
plus 7.
Dar asta e upside help.
Da, nu știu dacă poți să folosești sport and dice.
Hai că vedem.
Da, stai, a
Chain
supraviețuit
level.
de la critul ăla?
Și atunci când i-ai pus damage-ul lui, mi-ai dat și mie înapoi viața?
Da.
Că n-am murit.
Am apăsat butonul de undo de la damage.
Hai să vedem.
Uf, 1, 3. Low rolls, ia să vedem. Null chain. Oops, I did it again. O să fim aici forever. N-ai murit. E bine pentru tine. Dar stai să vedem dacă reziști focului.
Mamă, sunt amândoi la fel de roșii.
Yep,
Arză-te-ar focul.
arză-te-ar. Alright.
Adică
Deci,
deja este cu scrotul la gură să mă răgipilean.
I shit you not.
Ai battle calar, Duran.
Nu cred, stai. Ai 1?
Da.
1 HP ai? Deci, stai să vă dau în Discord că așa ceva zici că a fost, uite.
1v1.
Aici, mă.
Trucaj ordinar,
Da.
acum ratează ambele atacuri.
Da, că ratează de pe atacul, da. A belit-o. Hai, să te văd.
Băi, da, a dat un 1 pe Zar, n-are un inspiration?
Targets Jora.
Ce că a dat unul pe zar? Dacă dai pe avantajul 1 nu se pune. Deci reckless că funcționează împotriva la asta. Dacă dai unul și altceva, trebuie să
Acum
fie
să sună
unul...
cuvintele lui
La Fourth
Tim prin
Edition.
A. Nu cred că a dat unul. Tu ai dat unul pe zar.
Nu,
Ok?
el a dat. Eu am dat la final, dar
You're gonna disappoint me again.
Nu asta vreau să dau,
Ultimul
băi,
atac.
mouse-ule. Bă,
Hai, un atac trebuie să nimerești. Deci
Trebuie
țin
numai că-
suspans.
Bă, nu știu, dar eu I called it.
Horror.
Mai
I
oh
called
my
it.
god.
mai ai ce să faci?
Hai, nu mă atacă.
Da, și el
Ah,
ratează.
că
și
mai e
Shane
o
Devil atacă.
din acțiune.
Nu mai am,
Ratează, pardon.
Opa.
Dar pe celălalt îl
Nu
lovește.
contează, oricum mor.
Ah, de la foc.
Mhm.
Alright.
și nu ești mă barbar de la de nivel mare, nu ai
Da, nu moare, care Ventus Rage.
fortitude sau cum dracu se cheamă. Rage.
Ah, Bamboozled are Relentless.
Nu.
N-ai Relentless Rage.
Nu cred,
Fuck.
nu cred. Deci nu cred. Deci nu cred.
Oribil.
Deci, Jesus, this has to be the hardest soul, da?
Ejected.
Deci, incre-fucking-dibil.
Nu cred. Am zis for real. Alright. That is a trial failed. You can still attempt the same trial while keeping your 2 successes.
Hai că poți, încă unul. Până la 6, până la 6.
Da.
Dimineața.
He's unconscious. You guys can pick him up if you want.
Nu, e ok, e ok.
Alright.
Vine cățelul să
Alright.
pick him up.
Hai, dar tu chiar un spell, ok. Nu prea mai am spell slots.
Da,
Da,
dar
bine,
ce
mă rog,
Devil
doar
Unharmed, nu? N-ar trebui să fie și la Unharmed.
Că și-a dat și el heal. Crezi că trai începe așa de la 1?
Dacă vrei să continui, Joe, I could probably pull a miracle out of my hand.
Are you sure you mean miracle?
No, I'm not sure I mean miracle.
Divine Intervention e
I
pe
can-
outlaw
Da, dar I can stick as much as 5 fingers in your asshole. Vrei să mai încerci din nou? Major, you know, without your ones.
Nu știu dacă am cum să încerc.
Dacă vrei să mai facem speed up. Uite, ai 23 de viață, îi dau lui 23 și începem de la 23 și ne pică primul.
Și de 23 și eu acum mai dau cure wounds și are mai mult.
Păi să începem de la
Hai să, da,
egal, ca să nu mai stea jumătate de oră.
N-are rost.
Deci zi-mi de la ce HP vrei să începem. Bine, tocmai ai 23. Dacă te mai dau vindecat, dai cure wounds. De la cât primești de la domnul? Alright. Ai 37.
Ok.
Are HP-ul halved? Sau nu se
ce?
pune, nu mai contează. La exhaustion, nu știu.
Nu, asta e numai...
Toate.
Okay.
Alright, go back into the arena.
Când i-am dat cure wounds am castat și haste pe el.
Ok. Când intri în arena se dispărește haste.
Man, damn roll.
Oh my god.
Bun.
Avantaje, dar mai puțin.
Foarte bună este că nu ești restrained.
Numai dacă...
Când te-a ratat de 2 ori.
Ok, so usability.
Disability, că suntem în dis.
Da, use disability. Ok. And why the hell is it lagging so much? Că nu e nimic pe ecran. Reckless. Așa cum ar trebui să îmi dea cu avantaj, nu-i așa?
Avantaj.
Normal.
Să hit.
Încă una. Attack.
Nu mai dai topul?
Ba da, au apărut târziu.
On his ass?
Da, none. That hits. Normal.
Bueno.
Leave it at that.
You have movement if you want. 25 la...
I have movement.
Your current exhaustion level 25.
Și asta a fost prima tură, nu? Da.
Da.
Dar does it matter? Doesn't really matter.
It might. Că top getting up from prone durează.
Oh. 25 feet. Okay.
Right.
Actually, you're right.
He gets back up, so he has 15 left. I guess it doesn't matter. Because he has reach.
Mm-hmm.
That reckless is working against you.
I know.
Right? He chains you up, restrains you. Dar cred că ai nevoie de reckless la cât minus ai.
I know.
Căcing. Și apoi cu Infernal The Chains. Sub fundureț. Jo.
Ok. Reckless again.
Bun.
Normal. Dar n-ar da un damage mai mare de...
Nu știu, m-aș mulțumi dacă nimerești.
Da.
Ok?
Ok, și second attack. None. Normal.
Max damage.
Aha.
Bă, dar ce le-am, bă,
Ok.
să astăzi e ok.
Tough.
Și ăsta are resistance la damage.
Cine da? Irines n-avea. Made out of chains of metal. Alright. His turn.
Mai bag un pronostic, Soso. Poți să ții crit și după aia tu ratezi toate hiturile.
Da. Cam așa ceva. Hai că o da și damage rezonabil.
Dodge. Elon Musk is here. Nu cred, la trebuie să fie în a treia layer.
Hell on Musk.
Simulacrumul lui Elon Musk sau Elon Musk?
E Bezos. Direct.
Ah, damn it. I-a furat și racheta.
Da.
Nu cred. Am crezut că dai 7. Right?
9.
Ok.
Man.
Congratulations.
Atât.
Finally.
Finally, you have not disappointed me.
I knew my boy can do it.
That's what the dog says.
Yes. The dog is... Yeah, the bitch did it. Papalucci.
And in that moment, the disappointment is so powerful at the arena that everyone vacates the premises for the arena master. As she comes towards you, she says, "Well, it has been a good run." And then she hands you over your phylactery, but not before summoning Little Joe in front of her. She puts a hand on his head, and he turns into the item that she will hand over to you, which is the chosen one, which is the phylactery of the chosen one. And she kind of approaches you, and as it is customary to reward the victor, she will put the phylactery around your neck as if it were a medal.
Oh.
I suppose if you're not fighting back or not, something like that.
No. I got
All right, she says.
nothing left in me.
Congratulations, he says. I did not believe that you could do it. This is the first step. The phylactery is yours. But should you wish to depart this in the possession of the phylactery, you will need a proper farewell and a goodbye and approval from Orishada. That will be your next step.
Oh.
I wish
No, I'm
could
off. Oh, go ahead. Ce zis, Rain?
Vreau să zic, I wish I could have said this was too easy, but it wasn't.
I wish we would have made it harder. Who knows, maybe another 100 or 200 years of this special attraction, maybe we would have gotten bored of it. But if you ever feel that you miss the shame, you miss the being peed on, laughed at, caught between everyone's boots, you know where to find us. You'll always have a place here to be everyone's joke. And she's pretty serious when she says that.
We'll
If
keep
you're into
that in mind.
humiliation fetish, yeah, you know where to find us, Joe.
We'll keep that in mind, and if you wish to make it harder, ask our friend Grog here. He knows how to make it harder. Just ask Dungeon Master Dracanis over there.
Well,
Grog
I
is
don't
still in the
suppose a
stand.
shade can make it much hard. It's but a shade, is he not?
Yeah, sort of.
Anyway.
He's shady.
Anyway, now go before disappointment sets on my face.
Come on, Joe. You deserve this. Enjoy your
Crawling
moment
out of
glory.
here. Crawling
Yay.
out of here, man.
Enjoy your moment of glory, though, Batista. She continue and wipe that hellhound piss from your face. Maybe get a shower.
Wait, so the Hellhound is not coming with Joe?
No,
I don't-
Joe should be going where the hell.
Go with the
he is.
hell, exactly.
So, yeah, can we buy the Hellhound? So,
I don't know, you
Can
want to buy
we-
the hellhound?
No.
yeah,
No.
Well, if you want to buy a hellhound, they're available over at the market of victims.
I mean, this one. This
This
specific
one?
This,
This hellhound.
the Doge. D-O-double-G.
Nu vine, pișamaș pe el.
Let me check. Says, well, we're gonna have to replace him with another hellhound over if you don't want this over at the market, I guess. All right, so hellhound. This one is a little bit more special. There is a bond. We can part with it for 10 soul coins.
Don't you want an arm and a leg now?
No.
How about tickets for the Wandering Emporium? I'll give you, some promotion there, and you give us.
We have heard about the Wandering Emporium, but we also heard that they do not do business in this. We have plenty of entertainment here in the Agora of Floating Knives. So you want it or not? Him, whatever.
Yeah, I want it, but I don't have 10 soul coins. Also,
What?
he bites.
Change your mind if you come into some treasure, then by all means, you know where to find us.
But if I find five soul coins, would you think about it? This one,
How many?
you know, is defective because he took mercy of Joe.
You said 5?
Yeah. I'll help you
Mm,
get rid of this.
all right, but we
more.
make a contract now. If you do not return with 5 coins within 3 days, I guess we can claim your future spawn for ourselves.
Future spawn.
Yeah, shadows have spawns.
You mean my shadow?
What? Your shadows, I don't know, your offspring. Whatever shape that may have. Biological, adopted, or otherwise.
I look at Joe. What do you say, Joe? You wanna keep company with your new friend there?
No. Maybe Eldeth wants to, but I'm good.
Alet, you willing to participate in the cost? Was that a yes or a no? I did not hear.
Sure, I want. Yeah, I have a feeling we're gonna need all the help that we can get.
All the headphones help. Alright, I guess we'll come back. We just need to
All right.
count our coins. Let's make that contract.
Okay, she drafts it up. Actually, don't need to draft it up because in this your word is your bound, so it's easier
Yeah.
here. Bond. All right. I see you in maximum 3 days,
Or not.
or not.
If I gouge the eyes. Or if I hide really well, you'll not see me.
All right. Anything else you wish to do this session?
I mean, make a plan, or just think about making a plan. What would be next steps for us?
Yeah, maybe also spread some more rumors about the virus closing down, coming down hard on Orishada.
Like
Yep, the rumor is
other
spreading.
places. And then who are we going to visit?
So right now you're just flying through the water as you are discussing. It's probably the most private place you can be in on the river. Down, down by the river.
I suggest we take a rest and we go visit Orishada afterwards. Let the rumors sink in a bit. Make sure that well, it's properly primed before we come with the offer. I would also like to swing by the barges of theater and collect some of the earnings from there.
I agree, but we need to think of a pretext, a good one to visit Orishada and not get kicked in the head too much.
Something that would grant us
Maybe
an audience with him.
Maybe discuss with the Githyanki the fate of the young one, or the misfortune of the young one.
That is definitely a good entry point. If we fall under his good graces, we would be more inclined to listen to our proposal and let us take Corteso.
And then as a backup, wait, just a minute. As a backup, we buy the Hellhound and we teach him some tricks to eat Joe's hands. And then each day Joe gets greater restoration and gets the hands back. Come on,
How does
guys!
that help?
That's how it works? I'm
Don't
not sure.
push it.
How does that help?
It's greater.
I'm not-
It's fun.
Sau îl pui să facă, știi, într-o sticluță câinele și you get potion of pugilism and you can drink it. It's good for you.
It's not
It's a good-
appealing.
It's a good investment.
No, it's not that appealing.
Oh lord.
You run it.
Business
Master
idea.
of puns.
I still have 10 more minutes. Okay, so let's rest and visit the barge theater or whatever and talk to the Githyanki
Yankee.
and then see if we can come up with some good ideas for visiting Orishada or requesting audience. Remember that lady at the entrance that's why we need a Hellhound to counter the creepiness or something.
As you arrive at the barges of theater, chaos is happening on this barge. The harpman, now in charge of the of this business, is like he goes around trying to free all of the larvae here that were suffering. He frees them, and as he frees them, they start slinking and slithering away and jumping into the sticks to their
I'm going. I'm going.
He's like, what the fuck is this guy?
Mă duc, îi pun mâna pe umăr și vreau să comunic cu el telepatic. Îi spun, my friend, Stop what you're doing. You are running us out of business.
Suffering no more.
These souls, if you set them free, they will be the mockery of all the devils. However, here in the cages, they are fed, they are cared for, and they are mockery of only the paying devils.
Just like Gazra. Want suffering for money? No more. No more.
Not suffering for money, suffering for money for caring for others. Look, I brought you this cat. Am găsit și eu cu vreo pisică. Vreau să mai de mult, vreau să mă uit dacă there are any stray cats. I want to bring a stray cat to this guy.
Okay, you bring him a cat and you realize, hey, man, stop handling me like that. You realize it was an imp polymorph as a cat. Fucking hell.
Okay, it's an imp.
Yes.
Okay, I want to cast confusion on him and
Right.
make him think that he's a cat.
Okay. Just. Let's see.
Rain, we can buy the Hellcat as well if you want.
It's fine. I'm just no confusions because I modify memory.
All right. Immediately reverts to cat form. You're like, meow.
Okay, and I want to keep it for I think as long as nu știu, un minut trebuie să țin pe el concentration-ul ca să rămână permanent the fucking cat.
Meow.
Okay. For care
You found my cat. He
Yes,
takes
I told you.
he takes the cat and starts.
I told you I will take care of it. Now we need the money because this cat is well, she doesn't eat normal mice. She needs special care food that can only be bought with soul coins. So if you run this place out of business, my friend, you will not have the means to feed your cat. No, we wouldn't want that, would we?
Oh, anything for my cat. Let's feed him good food.
Yes.
Yes.
Now go. And now that we got that settled, how are the profits going?
I don't know. And he kind of goes retrieve the chest in which Gazrak was keeping his winnings and hands it over to you. Here.
Cât, despre ce vorbim? Ce sumă vorbim?
30 de soul
Open it.
coins.
Ok, I take
30 de
5,
soul coins.
iau 5 și le dau lui Grog.
Okay.
După care...
What about
Don't forget
part?
to buy cat food.
Don't worry. Live here. Enough. Ce ai zis, Grog?
What about Eldeth's share?
What about this share?
She needs soul coins as well.
What?
We're buying the Hellhound. It was agreed.
Oh.
It was spoken words that she participates.
Okay, I take Forel's share also. După care iau 10% din ce mai rămâne for Orishada's share.
Oh, he collects on his own. I thought to make a pretext to deliver the share on your own.
Da, mostly de asta vroiam ca să zic că uite, here is your share.
Maybe take
But that's free soul coins.
Maybe take a bigger share to make an impression.
Yeah, let's not give him any false
Bribing
hopes.
officials of the law.
No,
Let's look at the terms of entry.
No, it's enough. Just what is stipulated in the contract. And the rest, îi dau înapoi. This is for your cat. Just make sure that
Alright.
the profits keep coming. I will come to collect later.
Okay. So how many did you take? 3 for Oreshada, 5 for Grog?
Grog și cât era la de tot 5?
Normal, 2 sau
Păi-
3. Dar pentru că i-ai dat pe toți 5 lui Grog, el consideră că i-ai dat lui. Partea lui.
Ah. Ok, whatever.
Because
Și mai iau
he used to
pentru
be a
Velvet.
goblin.
Am înțeles.
Să fie să rămână rotund acolo în cufăr.
Deci 2 la
deci-
Eldeth.
Da, și 2 la Eldeth, ca să vină 5 cu 3, 8 și cu 2 la Eldeth, exact. Și să rămână
Ok.
20 de stone coins în cufăr.
Oh, ok. The rest. Back on the gondola,
Thank you so much.
slightly richer. What's next for you?
Bun, rest. While I'm resting in
We can go rest,
pocket
yeah.
I
dimension,
want to... Okay, you can enter once per day.
păi nu facem
want.
long rest acum?
Yeah, we can go long resting.
Ah.
I mean, we can
Mhm.
go back.
Da,
Alright,
la asta
so
mă
you go
gândeam.
back to...
I mean, unless
To the
someone
docks,
else
basically.
has ideas.
Alright, am crezut că e short rest aia. Ok. Back to the... barge.
Wait. We
Each go
should
into your own
establish
quarters.
some keywords with Master Tim here to know when he's the real Tim or the Timar Elite.
Well, didn't the other guy say that he has his memories? So don't think that would work. Man, I'm
Okay.
thinking too much.
Yeah, you think. So maybe
I think a few words from Tim may betray who is in control.
Master Tim. What's
Yes.
something that you would say only when you are angered?
Du-te dracu de bou.
Would you like a cup of tea?
Okay, that's fair. So I go and slap Master Tim.
Or would you like a cup of pee?
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure that this is the right password.
Oh, you will know.
Right.
You will know. Nothing. There's no need to say any kind of words. It's just we're different personalities.
Same, but different.
Yes.
Right. Long resting.
Yes.
Cât fac long rest-ul, vreau sunt în cameră să iau șobolanul și să mai încerc să refac traseul puzzle-ului, adică, mă rog, labirintului de pe burta lui, following the pattern pe care mi l-a arătat Minotaur.
Să ții
Și
minte?
am dat,
Sau să încerci să
da,
faci ceva?
să încerc să basically trace it.
Ok.
Am dat 21 pe check atunci că mi-ai zis să țin minte și să-ți spun.
Da, basically înseamnă că ți-a adus aminte foarte bine pattern care ți-a la Minotaurul. Probabil următoarea dată când te-ai dus în cameră, you took a piece of paper and place the pattern on the piece of paper so you don't forget.
Mhm.
And now, if you have that piece of paper and you see the symbol on the rat, it's easy to follow along with your finger and always reach the end. But as much as you do that, nothing seems to happen on the rat himself. Roll me an insight.
Inside.
Okay.
Plus 2 bănuiesc că numai. Sau, nu, I'm still exhausted, că fac înainte să mă culc. E ok.
It's hard to understand what this means, whether you are missing another step, another ingredient, another element, or something like that. But simply tracing the pattern seems to be not providing any results. But at least you know in the back of your head that the pattern is important for something, but you don't have the full picture yet.
And just to confirm, când am castat Dispel Magic atunci și I did my best, it was just in terrible pain. Adică just trying again with Dispel Magic will probably yield the same results at best.
Or worse, could kill the animal.
Or worse, yeah. Okay. Okay, I fall asleep pondering the significance of the labyrinth symbol and what exactly is hiding inside the rat.
All right. Let's see.
Is the exhaustion removed
While
during long rest?
during long rest, yes, 1 level of exhaustion. Dacă ești Hellrider with a greater restoration, you can cure a second one. During the night, Rain, you dream that you are in bed with your wife, and as you turn around with your back towards her to sleep, to go to sleep, you feel her gentle touch, her interest, her caress that you have also enjoyed on your back, as if to soothe you. Can you roll me a history, please?
History.
Mhm.
Cu exhaustion? Sau fac long rest-ul?
E în timpul somnului. Sau cu exhaustion, că până te apuci să
Mhm.
faci long rest. Okay. You feel the gentle caress
It's
is
kind of
helping
inspiration.
you cope with. Yeah, you do. If you want to reroll.
Dacă nu-
Yeah, I do. Da,
Alright.
I do.
Reroll.
Let's see. We're close to ending the session, so anyways.
Not much better, let's call it. But this stream is at least like maybe a ray of hope to feel her so close once again, even though it is not real, it is a dream, stuff like that. And the touch, her hand, her nails on your back are awakening something inside of you. You try to focus on that scratch, on the, because she does it in a way that's not necessarily to pet you or to caress you, but rather as if trying to write letters on your back to give you a message. But due to your poor remembering of the situation, when you wake up, you don't remember exactly what she was trying to tell you, or if there is any meaning to that dream, except for the fact that she was there and she was close to you. So you
wake up.
I don't know.
I wake
How
up
do you feel when you wake up?
revigorated and with fresh purpose.
All right. Complete your long rest since you're. Okay.
Nice.
Îți scoți inspirațiunea.
Da.
Mm-hmm.
Și scoatem noi exhaustion-ul?
Eu
Nu
l-am
se scoate
scos.
automat.
Nu
Da.
s-a scos.
Poate.
Nu s-a scos automat, nu.
Și la mine trebuie
Da,
să
e
ajungă
weird,
la 2.
Păi la tine,
e weird că funcționează exhaustion pe versiunea asta de
la
fapt.
tine Soso nu-ți mai dai un greater?
2, pentru că primesc unul de la memory.
Spell Rider.
Ah, memory. Da.
Deci îmi scad 2
Da.
și primesc unul
Și
înapoi.
primești una.
Mhm.
Ia, corect.
Păi și mai exhaustion?
Bueno. Are 2. Începe cu 2.
Încep cu 2. Pentru că why not?
Damn.
That's my thing in hell.
Your curse.
Yeah.
Dar și cu 3 level of exhaustion is succeeded. In the end. După 25 de sesiuni de încolo.
Oh my
Deci,
god.
nu mai aveam spell slot, că am consumat ultimul spell slot de level 5 ca să transform Imbo la pisică permanent. Dar aș fi dat un Great Restoration pe Joe, ar fi mers. Că măcar acum ai fi avut unul.
Dacă nu mai primesc
That
altele,
cost diamond.
I've got diamonds.
I know. Ziceam așa. Ok. So I suppose the new objective would be to go to Orishada, but that would be something for next session.
to the Githyanki first.
Da, trebuie
da.
să, exact, trebuie să rezolvăm cu
You need
Githyanki
to-
și pe urmă să mergem la Orishada. Pretext.
Alright.
Githyanki, see what we can do about that guy.
Poate vorbim și cu Mojave,
Then-
dacă îl primește.
Yep.
Absolut. Should be around.
Ospătarii sau...
Mai bine te
mus.
duci la Ghițerai să se descurce cu Ghițeanchi.
Mus boy.
Da. Dai seama la Zirai.
Vedem deal
Ok,
with them.
guys.
Mulțumim.
Dar tu, Vertigo, nu ești săptămâna viitoare, corect? Nici după 2 săptămâni.
Nu, eu nu sunt nici săptămâna viitoare, nici peste 2 săptămâni.